All right, everyone. Welcome back to some more Tiny Bookshop. This is release day of Tiny Bookshop, so if you were interested in picking up this game, you can go buy it right now on Steam for 10% off for $17.99 USD. The original price is $19.99 USD. If you have a Switch, you can play this on Switch. Pick up the game on Switch for $19.99 USD as well. Cool thing, because this is, I guess, technically like the second episode of this, is the game actually saves the look of your caravan, the color, the items, all the above right here in the main menu. Look at that. This is cool. Nice little touch here. So that's neat. So without further ado, welcome back to Kanz Doesn't Know How to Say Words shop, and we might probably, most likely, we'll get into a new season today. Now, I've been told that there are 28 days in a season in this game, and I think we're really like right around the corner of 28 days, so we might be dipping into autumn today, and I'm really excited. I also went to Barnes & Noble last night because books and all. I did not purchase anything, but I did look at them, so we're on the right path here, I think, right? Anyways, hello everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitch. It's a pleasure and honor to be with you today. Let's jump back into Tiny Bookshop. And if you didn't actually catch my previous stream of this game and you want to get caught up to where we're at now, I do have a playlist of it on the channel. So go to the playlist section and find Kanz Plays Tiny Bookshop and enjoy that. Let's resume, shall we? I'm going to be real with you. I forgot where we kind of were at. I think we were... Oh, it was flea market day. Okay, so we're going to go to the flea market because when we went to the flea market last time, we were killing it. We do have a few quests going on. And one thing that we have almost done... Oh, throw the dog a treat. Right. We have not done that. So there's like 2 stamps we need to do at the waterfront, and I am really interested in it. Looks like we found out that Travel, Fact, and Classic are the books to have out at the waterfront. But throw the dog a treat. So I guess there is something that we need to find him. Like, why don't you throw him a bone or something? So there must be a bone somewhere around the waterfront that we need to do, potentially. We did look briefly into the Cafe Liberty. We did briefly look into that. We briefly looked into the Far Beach. Visit the beach 3 times. We briefly looked into the Mega Marché, which is the supermarket where the moms are like, oh yeah, I'm about to go pick up my kids from school, but also I'm looking for something murderous. So there's that. So, oh, I guess crime, drama, and kids are pretty good there. We have not visited the lighthouse, but we did unlock the lighthouse. And, oh, the flea market here. Oh, cool. So at the flea market, we can do Fact, Classic, Fantasy, and Travel. Those are the most popular ones there. Anything else that we're looking at here? There's still 2 characters that we have not met with yet. So that's cool. And memories. Pick up all of Tildy's items at the cafe, which apparently we should probably do today. But since we're going to the flea market first, let's do Fact, Classic, Fantasy, Travel. I do wonder if you'll be able to get another shelf in, right? So maybe we can have more books and whatnot. So, okay. I already forgot. Fact, Classic, Fantasy, Travel. Flea market. Fact, Classic, Travel. I've already forgot. Okay, well, today's going to be great. What was it again? Oh, wait, we can pull up the journal here. Oh, perfect. This is great. Okay, Fact, Classic, Fantasy, Travel. So let's do Fact, Classic, Fantasy, Travel. There we go. That will be our lineup for the flea market. And let's head to the flea market, shall we? Let's go. Flea market. Oh, we're at summer 13th. We are nowhere close to the 28th, by the way. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on around here. Okay, what are you selling today, sir? Bonjour indeed. All right, so you have the nice blue, you have a nice little red apricot, and you have Bookstoneberry Lighthouse. So drama sales, travel sales, and fantasy sales. Okay, I don't want to buy... Well, no, I don't want to buy anything from you right now, sir, even though I can't, but I will be able to at the end of the day. Let's take a look at you over here.
Wow.
Welcome to the flea market. Wow, looks like you've swarmed with customers. You're swarmed with customers. There's nobody here, lady. I hope you still had some time to look around, though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they'd fit in so well with your vibe. Ah, daisies, a ginkgo tree, a dinosaur among the trees, and a monstera. Monstera does +2 travel. Daisies do +2 classic. And the ginkgo tree does 1% on +1 on kids, +1 on classic, +1 on fantasy. That's actually pretty solid. Pretty solid, isn't it? I mean, that does a little bit of everything, doesn't it? These do 2, right? +2s? I think I like the +1s. Anyways, let's not get too distracted on that. Lovely. Thank you for stopping by. No problem. Let's open up. Ring-a-ding-ding, baby. Let's get it. Hey, Mary E. What's going on? Your bias, you like the daisies? Hey, Fox Mom. What's going on, Fox Mom? Hello, everybody in chat. Lissy. Hello, Lissy. Rochelle. Clayton. Hello, Clayton. Welcome in. Yes, I can help you. Let's see here. What do you have for me today? I typically pick books from a series I tend to like. Most stories with a detective, and I wouldn't mind something a bit thrilling. My first thought is crime, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe a classic like Shakespeare. Or sorry, what's the guy's name? The Sherlock Holmes. Crime and punishment, poverty and guilt drive a bright young man to a dark deed. How will he grapple with the consequences of his crime? Alice? The Tempest? The Tempest. I think I've read that one. Othello? Othello? The heroic black General Othello soon finds himself in the middle of an intrigue and betrayal after one fateful promotion, the start of a brutal tragedy about someone who loved not wisely but too well. Animal Farm. I'm thinking I think it's a classic, right? Not To Kill a Mockingbird. Is it a classic? Or is it fantasy? You know what I'm looking for. It's like a Sherlock Holmes thing, no? That's not a fantasy. Is it fantasy? The Invisible Man. The Lion and the Witch in the Wardrobe. Oh, God. Okay, we'll The Return of the King. This is just all lovely. Lord of the Rings. Travel, no. Fantasy, no. Classic, okay. It's either fact. Okay, so let's go through some of this stuff, yeah? At least the ones that we have not gone over. Animal Farm, the algorithm. This is how we're gonna start this out. The algorithm. The owl. You know what? I'm gonna wait for this one. I'm gonna wait for this one patiently. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Oh yeah, Agatha Christie would be good, yeah. Allegorical. There you go. Did I say it right? Allegorical. Tale of the anthropomorphic farm animals who overthrow the farmers' rule over them and attempt to lead the farm themselves. It is one of the most important pieces of 20th century political satire, asking what happens after the revolution. Oh, actually, I think we read this in school. Animal Farm. Now that I think of it. To the Lighthouse, which we've seen. To Kill a Mockingbird, a timeless story of justice and innocence in a small southern town where a lawyer takes on a charged case amid the prejudice and tensions of Depression-era Alabama. Maybe this is the good one. Maybe this is it. Maybe that would be it. Journey to the West or Monkey King. A mischievous shapeshifter embarks on a legendary adventure based on folktales and legends in the timeless Chinese classic. We've read the 20,000 one. And Les Miserables. Les Miserables was actually referenced in a simulator that we played recently, wasn't it? 19th century Paris, a man running from the law just wants a chance to live his life. Injustice is everything, everywhere, but resistance is brewing and love is not far. Don't expect anyone to sing or you'll be disappointed. So far, I'm thinking To Kill a Mockingbird might be good. Or even, sorry, not To Kill a Mockingbird. Well, maybe. Or even like Animal Farm, actually. I don't think there's gonna be one in the fantasy. Fire and Blood by George R. Martin. Finally, an even more historical fantasy novel from the world of Ice and Fire, wherein all the messy relationships, wars, and secrets of the royal Targaryen dynasty are aired out. A Storm of Swords, another George R. Martin. War still wages in the Seven Kingdoms, the lands of the ASOIAF fantasy series. Alliances are made just as quickly as they are broken, and don't even get me started on the weddings. The Stand, a guttingly dark exploration of a bioweapon churned pandemic wiping out most of humanity, and the struggle of good versus evil amongst the survivors left in its wake, not for the faint of heart. I think we read that one. Oh, that's Stephen King. Yeah, okay. The Invisible Man. A mysterious stranger appears at a village inn, causing chaos with the experiments. He hides in his room. When he is discovered to have made himself invisible, a wild chase ensues, a thrilling classic of early science fiction. The Lion and the Witch in the Wardrobe. Narnia, right? In this delightful classic, siblings stumble upon a magical world through an ordinary wardrobe where talking animals and a wicked witch await. Fisherman. It begins as slowly as a melancholy tale of two widowed fishermen in upstate New York, but this unusual horror epic quickly turns into a deeply moving and intimate nightmare that will leave you awake at night. Oh, we've read that one too. The Return of the King, Lord of the Rings, the legendary showdown between good and evil, bravery and cowardice, love and doubt in a fantasy world on the brink of collapse, and between it all are some of the most poetic character moments in writing history. Yes. Sam. Everybody loves Sam. Yeah, I think this is a Animal Farm thing. This is not an Animal Farm thing. She might have said thrilling. Yeah, she might have said that. All right, we've done... Oh, wait. We know what she likes, too. She likes crime. But she also likes one other genre. Maybe she was like looking for a crime, right? Maybe she was looking specifically for crime. Because she is the crime herself. You know, she does do that. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. Oh, God, don't get me started. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really good paint. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found yet? Think you could beat my record? Buy 7 items at the flea market. Oh my lord, okay. That's a lot. Well, good luck trying. Yeah, okay, so we have to actually spend money here. That's crazy, brother. Okay, yeah. Nowhere near. Why Animal Farm? Listen! First book of the day. Let the coffee sit in. All right? Hey. I don't think it's made it down my throat yet, but yet you're jumping down my throat. Hey, how's it going? How's it hanging? I still feel like something's missing in my writing. I need to figure this out, or I'll keep letting the band down. Well, don't do that. Sorry. Okay, what do you want? Gotta get some inspo. I wouldn't mind something niche. Also, I quite like historical settings, but usually I find advice books a bit dull. Okay, you like historical settings, right? I wouldn't mind something niche. Getting some inspo. I don't like advice books a bit. Also, quite like historical settings. You know what's actually kind of funny about this game? The difficulty star rating, right? This one could be like difficulty star 1, right? Oh, this should be easy, right? Sometimes in this game, you find like difficulty star 1 to be kind of complicated, and then like difficulty star 5, like super easy, right? Okay, so I guess historical settings that want some inspiration. Inspiration for what? For just anything? Maybe the Tempest? Oh, actually, the heroic black general Othello soon finds himself in the middle of an intriguing betrayal after one fateful promotion. Maybe this is it. Maybe Othello, right? Or maybe this is Animal Farm. What was the lighthouse again? The Ramsey family spends the summer on the Isle Sky. Among them, a young painter observes the tensions and relationships between family. No, not really inspiration. I don't know what would be considered inspiration. Maybe To Kill a Mockingbird, actually. Maybe To Kill a Mockingbird. What do you think about that? Journey to the West, I don't think so. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, I don't think so. Les Miserables, maybe. Maybe that, or To Kill a Mockingbird. You want a historical setting? Yeah, but they like... they do want a historical setting. Fantasy? I don't like advice books. Maybe I'm kind of disregarding facts because I'm thinking of advice, facts, or advice. Maybe not, right? A short history of nearly everything. Maybe this could be it. We've read that one. Just a story, why we still tell fairy tales. Once upon a time, there was the captivating world of fairy tales. Discover why these timeless tales continue to enchant and intrigue us in this cultural and anthropological study. The Stonewall Reader. I think we read that one too. Secret History of Bookstonebury. A Dictionary of the English Language. I've heard the 1740s were a good decade for the English language. Check out lots of words and their meanings in the slightly outdated collection. Hey Riley, what's going on, Riley? Shakespeare, the world as stage, unravel the enigmatic genius behind Shakespeare's words, as explained by Bill Bryson, a great and lighthearted introduction for every reader interested in the man behind the plays. I guess it depends too, right? Like, what does he find, like, inspirational, you know? Kill a Mockingbird is about a racial prejudice. I don't think that's what they're looking for. So in my head, I'm thinking breaking through, right? Breaking through social normalities, or I guess social issues. Breaking through social issues would be like an inspiration in a historical setting. You know, like, hey, all right, I'm inspired to you know, but maybe I'm thinking wrong there. Am I thinking wrong? Like social injustice issues would be like, you know, I guess it depends on what he's finding as inspiration. So he does band. We know that. This is a tough one. Difficulty 1 star? Yeah, right, man. Maybe a short history of nearly everything? Maybe that? That's miserables for sure. You know what? I'll go with chat on this one. Oh my god. You're amazing. Yeah, you're amazing. It was a classic. Unconventional, but I like that idea. Hells yeah, Les Miserables seems dope. Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. By the way, look what I found. I scored some really cool records at the stall back there. I haven't heard of any of these artists before, but maybe they'll give me some more ideas for songwriting. Now, let's just hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Enjoy the market, all right? See ya. See ya. I pulled a chat card on that one. Who said that? Home of Trials? Can we sign Home of Trials? Yeah? Can we sign them? I think, they know what the hell they're talking about. Let's sign them to a deal here. Hello? What a week. I am intent on reading a play. However, I'd like to be able to carry the book. A play. A play. A play. A play. Now, I would have thought the Shakespeare kind of dealy. Oh. I don't know. Was The Tempest a play at one point? My head goes straight to Shakespeare. In this Shakespearean classic, a wizarding scholar is disposed of by his brother and forced to take a sabbatical on a desolate island. A play full of... Yes. I don't need that one. I know that one. Thank you. Oh, hi. Your shop looks so lovely today, although you could use a few more plants if you ask me. Can I ask, do you have a favorite plant? Succulent? Strophanthus. What the hell? A Strophanthus? Peter Sinus? What? What? Garlic. No. We like Susie succulent. Oh, great choice. They make good houseplants too. I bet. My tip, make sure to keep them warm and dry. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. Most of them are desert plants after all. Yeah, I don't think I want to keep Susie warm and dry. Thanks so much for indulging me. It was so much fun to talk botany with you. No problem. I really needed that. We should do it again sometime, all right? See you soon. See you soon indeed. Yeah. There's so many people in this little caravan. Look at this. We might sell all of our books today. I don't even know. Look, I think we might sell out. This will be the first time we actually sell out. The game is really cool. Love the idea and the art. I know it is, right? It's really cool. It's a nice idea for a game, and the art style is really cool. Really nice. I agree. Yeah. Hey, Dana, what's going on, Dana? A succulent's the only plant you've managed to keep that have survived. And you could buy even like fake succulents too, right? I think I have a fake succulent behind me. Okay, that was a pretty productive day, pretty profitable. Oh, we didn't talk to this guy. What the hell are we doing? We gotta talk to him. Flea market dealer. Have a look around. Yeah. Microscope. Plant effects. I've decided to become a pirate instead. Okay. Copper jugs. Plant effects. Danger. Still don't know what danger does. Review board. +1 to all books are sell chance. Oh. Great for leaving recommendations when successfully recommending a book. Oh, okay. We need to buy 7 items here. A beautiful antique previously used as a vase. Well, let's buy a cheap copper jug. So we'll do that. Thank you. And then let's go ahead and maybe buy a plant. Yeah, hi again. I kind of like this ginkgo tree. I like the +1 to kids, +1 to classic, +1 to fantasy. I don't like the price though. I don't like the price. A monstera. Let's go see the other guy real quick. Oh wait, I wonder if paint. I guess paint also counts. We could buy like cheap paint, like apricot. Liberty blue. Have a cheap painting. No, that's all right. Does that count? Let's see. 3 out of 7, maybe. 3 out of 7. Okay, so the paint does count. Okay, that's good to know. All right, let's lock up here. Head on out. Head on out. Okay, maybe valuable, $0 for that. Please take these off my hands. I will. What's inside? Oh, a lot of classic. Cool. Nice. Coffee machine, folding chair. Do sit down. You deserve a break. While equipped, +2 seconds on inspiration duration. I think I might want to buy that. So we have a jug. You can put items on top of items. I can put a jug on my cooler. That is, yeah, that's so cool. I didn't know you could put items on top of items. I mean, table, yes, but like a thing on top of a thing here, cooler. Okay, this is great. This is lovely. This is very lovely. Okay, confirm. So, I think I'm gonna go back to the waterfront. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the waterfront and see if we can maybe look into this whole dog thing. So let's go to waterfront because we're almost done with waterfront too. Yeah. What do we need at waterfront? They like travel, they like facts, they like classics. Okay, they like travel, they like classics, they like facts, and then let's kind of split it up on the top here. Probably half fantasy, half crime. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Then I gotta figure out what to do about this whole like dog thing if the dog is still here. Is the dog still here? The dog's still here. Okay, so something about a bone? Where did we get the bone from? Did we get it from you, sir? We're looking for a bone. We're looking for something. Dog? Ruff. Seems like the stray is still asking for food. I will pet. That's a good dog. I wonder if we have to go somewhere. Or maybe... Oh, God. Hey, Walt. Boy, look what I found. It makes me all nostalgic like. It's some of my daughter's old toys, all the way between the broken fishing rods at the back of the shed. I've been finding all sorts ever since I have cleared out some of the mess in there. First time I've seen the floor in 10 years. It's looking decent in there now. Now that I think about it, and you know, I'm getting tired of sitting out on those steps. The cold doesn't go so well with my old bones, but with a new layer of paint, this shed could make a comfy shop, eh? If I can sell the rest of the rubbish inside, though. Would you take some time off your hands, kid? Okay. Walt has decided to clear out his old fisher shed. Can you take these last items off his hands? I'm sure some of it could be useful, so they want us to buy all of his stuff. A $250 converted boat shelf. Oh, it's a shelf. It fits 24 books. Oh, there you go. That's good to know. Fishing net. Okay. 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 Yeah. Now we know. Thanks for having a look. Yeah, no problem. I'm not entirely sure how to feed the dog. Yeah, let's open. Let's go. Nice, we can get that boat shelf. So I wonder if you can get a thematic shelf from every different location then. Because that's a boat shelf from the, you know, obviously we're here on the docks, right? Hell yeah. Okay, she's back. And we have crime in this time. Bone in the trash by him? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. How many different locations there are? So far, it seems like 7-ish. Not counting like the Fisher's Market and the Flea Market, I don't think. So, dear, anything I haven't read yet? I typically pick books from a series, and I wouldn't mind something with a detective. Also, it wouldn't hurt if I had a thrilling, gripping plot. Okay, so maybe this time we can do it. The Silent Patient, a terrifying delve into the twisted mind of Alicia Brenson. What moved her to suddenly murder her husband? And will the search for the truth be too much to bear? American Psycho. American Psycho details the increasingly dark and violent stream of consciousness of a young, rich, and narcissistic yuppie working on Wall Street in 1990s Manhattan. Contains graphic description of gore and violence. Angels and Demons. The first in a series of a thrilling mystery novel, Angels and Demons entails an elaborate assassination plot on high-ranking Vatican officials. What did the mysterious Illuminati have to do with it all? Violets are blue. In this thrilling and bloody case, Detective Alex Cross investigates another Maccabi murder with undeniable signs of vampires while being haunted by someone from his past. This is it. This is it right here. Angels and Demons for sure. You're a detective. Violets are blue. And so are you. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet. Glad you liked it. Worked out quite nicely now, did it? You know what I wonder? I wonder if there's any wrong answers to that. I wonder if we would have picked Angels and Demons. That would have been correct too. There might not, you know, there might be a couple of like, yeah, this is good and this, you know, both of these books are good, you know, kind of situations.
Wow.
Hello, hello. I'm glad I found you. I have a little something for you. Did you steal another plant? Hanging succulent. Oh, because we told her we'd like succulents. Oh, so nice. +1 travel.
Yeah.
Ta-da! I got you your favorite plant. I will freshen up your shop even more. I wonder what would have happened if we would have said we like garlic. I wanted to do something nice for you since you did such a big favor when we met. What? Like, keep your stolen plant?
Wow.
Make sure you hang it up, all right? I promise people will love it.
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, I have a fun/sad plant fact for you. Oh, okay.
Ah.
Because of the whole photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside, which can be very nice. They might love that. But also, when you put some houseplants into direct sunlight, they can get sunburned, just like you. So watch out for any brown spots, yeah? I'll see you later. You know, that's interesting, because once upon a time, all plants were outside. So when these plants were outside, were they just naturally getting sunburnt? And then how the hell did we find out, oh yeah, plants get sunburnt, so let's put them indoors? Well, I guess they would have survived under like trees and shade and things like that where there's not a lot of sun, huh? Wow. My mind is a little bit blown here. Okay. A little bit. Hello. What you got here, buddy? What's going on? Anything hot off the press? I could really use something with a political message, and I could go for something philosophical. However, tragedies are often a bit too, well, tragic for me. Okay, you're looking for a very complex... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, something with a political... Probably... classic fact? Classic? Do we have a Killing Mockingbird? I just went on yeah. I took the bull by the horns there. Yeah. Hello. I'd like to read more about the beautiful nature on planet Earth, and bonus points if it was written by a woman. Also, I usually prefer factual books. What do you suggest? Holy hell. Okay. More about nature in the planet Earth, like factual books, and needs to be written by a woman. Okay, this is a little bit tough. Maybe, well, maybe not. This doesn't fall into the, like, beautiful nature of planet Earth. But, like, a name with Ash Axebridge, I feel like could be a woman and or man. That's a tough one right there. I don't know who's... Yeah. Okay. Zaha Hadid. Concrete Light Curves. This coffee table book is packed with some of contemporary architecture's finest works by visionary architect Zaha Hadid. Oh, here we go. The Royal Horticultural Society Encyclopedia of Gardening. But it's not... I guess it's not written by a woman. Le Corbusier. No. Hawaii Story by Hawaii's Queen. This might be it. Is this beautiful nature on planet Earth? I mean, I think that could classify. And I'm assuming Lily Uakalani is a woman. Talk about fat. Physics in 1908. Decoration of houses. I think this is it. Hawaii Story. Yeah. Ah! Hey. Really? In what way is Hawaii Story by Hawaii about nature? I don't know. Maybe the place that she ruled. Seems pretty beautiful to me. I probably should have looked at the travel section, but she said factual too. That's why I was looking at the fact. Probably was a book in the travel section, but she said factual, so I was drawn to factual. Damn it. It's not about nature. If you read that book and they don't say a single thing about nature, about the beauties of planet Earth, I would be shooked. Never in my life have I read that book. But if they don't mention the beauties of nature on planet Earth, of Hawaii being maybe possibly one of the most beautiful places on Earth, I would be surprised. I would be really surprised, honestly. Right? Am I right or am I wrong here? I would be shocked. But I guess in the sense of, hey, it's not a book that's completely dedicated to the nature and beauty of said, you know, yeah. Where is this phone at? Or something for the puppers. Maybe we get a bone when we complete this sailor quest, possibly. That could be something. Okay. Wait. One more time. We should probably spend money here, yeah. Okay, let's talk to you. Just kidding. There's a fishing for amateur here in Bookstony Bury. Oh, I should have probably been reading this. It'll be better if you just keep to the book trade, eh, kiddo? Yeah, sorry about that, brother. I see we met our little mascot. Yeah, such a shame though. He shouldn't be sleeping outside. I throw him a fish from time to time. I know he likes those, but I can't take him in, unfortunately. I'm way too often on a catch. Anyway, here's what I've got today. Yeah, okay. I was thinking about the fishing net one because I thought that was pretty good. So let's buy the fishing net. And that's that. Thank you. I do want to get the shelf though too, yeah. Yeah. I do want to get the shelf. Another free one. Sure. Cruise ship arrives tomorrow. What? A tourist cruise called Continenta has docked near the waterfront. Oh, that's cool. A cruise. Let's go inside, see if we can hang our succulent. And our net needs to go. Oh, you could wrap this outside with a net. That is so cool, man. That is really cool. This game surprises me every time. I kind of want to go back to the waterfront again. Let's do it. Let's go back to the waterfront. Let's head back. Yeah. I think we were all right in what we had for selection here last time. So let's just do that again. Fantasy. A little bit of crime here. There we go. Let's do that. I made it to my second ever YouTube live. I love watching your channel. I am watching you on my phone while work on my midterm project for my communications and STEM class. Hey, Sabrini, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to have you. And welcome into your second live stream. Appreciate you stopping in. Hello, hello. Yeah, I only have one bookcase right now. Have a look, matey. Oh, an awning. Can you get an awning? An awning for your... Oh, my lord. An awning. +1 recommendation per day. That seems really good. +3 seconds on the inspiration duration. +1 to all book sale chances. And +4 to customer counts. Oh, that's super powerful. I love it. Maybe we should like color our... You know, one thing that I'm thinking about in this game is like... having... like... focusing on one location and just doing that one location. Like, what if we did that? You know, went to one location, focused on all the quests there, did all the quests, but then like also customize the caravan to look like, you know, kind of thematic and theme it out, right? Like, oh, I don't know, maybe a blue for this while we're on the waterfront would be nice. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I did have people wanting drama. I just don't know which one I would cut out then. Maybe cut out crime for drama? Cut back on facts maybe for drama? Cut back on classics for drama? Maybe that. That could be that. I think you can have like 3 bookcases, it seems, maybe. All right, what do we got here? Anything hot off the press. I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously, I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide. An Age of License is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, travel guide. An Explorer's Guide to Georgetown. Seems pretty easy. Journey to the Center of the Earth. Rambles in Germany and Italy, 1840, 1842, and 1843. While Italy held many painful memories for Mary Shelley, she returned to the place she had once called home as a political ally in Italy's fight for independence. Tasting history, explore the past through 4,000 years of recipe. Yeah, not really. The travels of Marco Polo. Living in Alaska. Homage to Catalina. Architecture in Britain. From the Renaissance, oh wait, we've read that one, to the neoclassicism and the Stones of Venice. I think we're probably Travels of the Marco Polo here, brother. Get out of my shop. Apricot color would be a good color for the waterfront. That's true. That would be kind of nice. What if you mix like an apricot with a blue too, you know? Yeah. Doesn't hot off the press mean new? Probably, yes, it does. Yes, 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 yes. Didn't take that in consideration. Yes. Hey you, so still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book. Okay, what do you want? Hi, you got another book for me? I want Yearning and Blushing, please. What the hell does that even mean? I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. I really enjoyed Shirley. What does Yearning and Blushing mean? Like, in context, what the hell, like, I don't, maybe like romance, I guess? Romance? Lord of the Flies. We definitely read that in school. A group of schoolboys is suddenly stranded on a remote island. Will they manage to survive without any grown-ups? Or will they succumb to their darker instincts? Persuasion. Othello. Henry VI Part 1. Death on the Nile. Detective Perriot. Oh, we've read that one because I got smoked on that name. A Study in Scarlet. In this first appearance of the eccentric detective Sherlock Holmes and his partner, Dr. Watson, magnifying glass to solve a murder case in Victorian London. Titus Andronicus. Oh, okay. Macbeth! One couple of Scottish aristocrats start to believe that they deserve a bigger piece of the cake, and they decide to make it everyone else's problem. Macbeth! You would say Othello? Not Macbeth? You know, we don't actually have romance genre. Oh, I guess that kind of, if they would have had romance genre in this game, that kind of would have been maybe kind of spicy. You know what could happen? If they like release DLC for this game in the future where they add more genres and add more books and things like that, you know? Would Othello be it? I want Yearning and Blushing. Classic piece of literature. I enjoyed Shirley. I don't know what Shirley is. All right. You don't want a romance section? That would be wild. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, good job. Good job, chat. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Whoa, Othello has been on my list for ages. Good catch. Thank you so much for keeping me afloat with books. No problem. Wow, that's a new personal best. I'm looking for a travel guide, but I don't think I want anything with 700 pages. I only have 2 books in travel section. Living in Alaska is the best that I could do, and it's not 700 pages. Yeah, okay. I couldn't do anything really much else with that. It was either that or the Journey to the Center of the Earth. I know, 700. Well, 700 travel book. Good Lord, that's too many pages. There was like, think like 1,000 places to visit before you die. I guess like 1 page a place, right? Tildy's still here. Yeah, so with that net, dude, our travels, look at that. Look at that like percentage of stuff we sell. We need to have more travel books here. We need another bookshelf is what we need. We need to save up for the second bookshelf is what we need to do. Yeah, we do. We do need to do that. Maybe I won't buy anything. I'll save up for the bookshelf. Because we have so many multipliers going on right now that it's insane that our travel section is just getting smoked. Hi. Here, take anything else off my hands. $250 for that. You want to give me a discount? Maybe, possibly? No? Okay. Right. That's fine. Okay. Close up shop. Imagine Cans reading a romantic novel. Dude, I don't even... I don't know. Tourist destination Bookstoneberry, a short history of Bookstoneberry's tourism. These days, it is hard to believe our pictorial town used to have a much bigger tourism industry with a great number of seaside resorts gracing the coast. At the time, a great number of locals relied on seasonal employment, but their short-term income soon proved to unsustainable for the workers, now struggling every winter. Faced with citizens' economic concerns, the Council of 76 enforced a series of improved employment laws, causing wealthy hotel owners to take their business elsewhere. You're having tourist problems. Is this Las Vegas? Maybe not. We're really low on travel. We should probably buy some travel. Mediterranean travel. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. There you go. So today is cruise ship arrives. So we gotta like kind of like double down on this, yeah? Cruise ship arrives today. So we go back here and I'm gonna hammer it with travel. Yeah. I'll have a little bit of classic here and there. A little bit of classic. A little bit of drama. A little bit of fantasy. Take out crime, put in facts. Actually, what was the thing for this? Facts, classic, travel? Yeah, we'll do that. 68% chance of travel sales because of all the multipliers we have. You know what? Let's get cute with it too. Bit of paint. Apricot. What if we did like a apricot trim with a nice blue? Ooh, maybe not. That seems pretty busy, doesn't it? It seems pretty busy, doesn't it? I don't know. And then the blue is throwing me off here. Oh, gray. Actually, the green's not bad. I found it. I found it. I found it. It's brown. It's not brown. That looks very seaworthy. Yeah? That's very seaworthy. I like it. Yeah? Purple would, yeah. Purple would be better, wouldn't it? Ah! This bloody cruise ship has been terrorizing the local wildlife. Of course, they pay no mind to the fish that feed them. Won't somebody do something? Okay. Continentia has claimed our shores and polluted our waters. How can we make the waterfront worse and scare away those tourists? I don't know. I'm just selling books. I thought we were taking advantage of this. Maybe we're not supposed to be taking advantage of this. A right shame, this, don't you think? Coming here every month with this piece of rubbish they call a ship, calling it Continentia. No decent vessel should be as large as a continent. They're disrupting our bay's ecosystem with all the noise. And those oils, we won't be able to fish for weeks. What a shame. Wish there were something we could do. Yeah, bloody tourists. Don't let them folk hear you. They'll leave you a bad review on something or something. Yeah, on Yelp. Of course, right? Okay. Open. It looks nice. I mean, the caravan looks nice. It looks real nice. I've unintentionally kind of matched the boat in a little bit of a way here. Anyways, I usually go for the 21st century publications, and I like escaping into fantasy worlds. What do you suggest? 21st century publications, and I like escaping into fantasy world. Okay, so it has to be in the 21st century. That is not. That is so. Dark. Oh, this is actually a book I've actually wanted to read. Dark Matter. A thrilling action plot unfolds when ordinary physics professor Jason is abducted and finds himself in a parallel world. What dark paths will he face to make it back to his old life? I actually do want to read that book. Inkheart. That is in 21st century. Pen and paper can bring characters to life, but what happens when they escape the page? The beginning of a fantastical and dangerous adventure into the world of a book for all ages. Night Shift, not 21st century. So it's either Dark Matter or Inkheart. I think it's Dark Matter. I'm going to do that one. Yeah. Happy tourists. These tourists are thoroughly enjoying their vacation. Plus 2 tourists will come by today. Are we supposed to make them mad and upset? They stole the ink? Something from SpongeBob? Hey, Jim. What's going on, Jim? What's happening? Hey, Blaze. What's going on, Blaze? So, dear, what do you think of this new cruise ship, the Continentia? Jesus, that's hard to say. I can imagine the visitors have been good for business, haven't they? And, of course, everyone is welcome in Bookstonebury. They deserve to know our beautiful town. But it's just so short-lived. Tourists won't bring anything meaningful to the table. They will use our resources and expect our labor and then leave again once they get bored. Don't get me started, dear. I could write essays about this, and I have. But not today. I'll just try and enjoy their interest in the town for now. All right, very well. So there's the tourists in their friggin' Hawaiian shirt and friggin' cameras. All right, very well. Hey, Daisy May. What's going on, Daisy May? Hello. Okay. What a week. I'm looking for a book about nature. I'm interested in fact books. I really enjoyed Italian villas in their garden. We only have 2 fact books. Mesopotamian buildings. We Are Bridges, a memoir. To come to terms with a new stage in her life, Cassandra explores what family memory means to her. She carries on a tradition of Black women's storytelling and history keeping to contrast her present day with the South in the early 20th century. It's a newer book. Maybe Mesopotamia? That's the closest thing that I have to like nature. But I guess travel though. Notes from a small island. After 2 decades in Britain, this American author isn't afraid to draw his conclusions about the small, weird, lovely island that had become his second home. Adventures of a Wild Child. The Travels of Marco Polo, Rambles in Germany and Italy. In Search of the Most Beautiful Islands in the World. What are you looking for? A book about nature. That's about nature. The newest entry in our In Search of series. A marvelous view across stunning islands. Explorer's Guide to Georgetown. Cook Korean. Round Luxembourg with Brooke. Happily Ever After Cookbook. I Trained Through Spain. Join this charming and colorful journey across Spain with Amerigo Marchesi as they hop on trains, capture stunning vistas, and uncover fascinating hidden gems. Book of Tea. Open letter to the West. Learn all about the Japanese value of teaism and let them enrich your life. One of the great English tea classics that bridges the gap between the spiritual and secular spheres of tea. An Age of License, a travel log, and Catching Carps. I honestly think it's going to be the island one. There you go. Perfect. Will you buy all my travel books? Yeah, buy all my travel books. Do it, do it, do it. The tourists can pull off those colors together. They always do. Oh, man. Okay. Well, do you have anything to say about that, Mr. Walt? Can you take anything else off my hands? Well, I guess that's the only thing you want to say. Oh, you don't have the shelf there. Don't be a square. Buy my buoy. -2 recommendations per day. I hate that. So we'll do the awning or the bookshelf if you can hold on to that, good sir. Thank you. Bye. Saturday's the weekly flea market, secondhand books, paranormal mysteries, vintage books, folding chair. Let's see. We are running low on fantasy. Let's do secondhand books. A little bit of everything. I'll take it. Yeah, I like it. And we're saving up still. We're saving up money. Put that away. Back to the waterfront. Do half. Do facts. Keep the classics. Do the dramas. Travel. Travel. This is going to be another day of tourists, though. Does it say anything about tourists? Facts and travels. Those are like the two for the waterfront. Okay. I'm assuming if we buy all this stuff from the sailor, he will give us a bone or something, or we'll find a bone after we buy all this stuff from the sailor. That's my guess. Don't you blow your horn at me. Ina. Okay. I should have checked to see what he had for sale, but it doesn't matter. If he has the awning, I'm going to buy the awning. Hello. We don't want no drama. Can you help me? Sure. Hi, you got another book for me. I'm helplessly in love with romance novels. I'm not a fan of horror at all, though. I don't... Romance? Classic? Fantasy? Oh, drama. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. All's well that ends well. Sometimes a happy ending can be a woman getting the man she wanted, even if she's generally quite unpleasant. Shakespearean drama and confusion as it should be. Maybe that? Happy ending can be a woman getting the man she wanted, even if she's generally quite unpleasant. That would be miserable. Mrs. Dalloway. Get to know Clarissa as she prepares for a party later that evening. Learn about her life and meet her guests while pondering human nature and exploring the social structures of the 1920s. Will her party be a success? Normal people. Follow Connell and Marianne as they grow up in Ireland, fall in love, struggle at school, and navigate their economics differences in this young romance novel. Is this actually my life? This is it. I want you to have that. There you go. There you go. That's it. For people that listen to audiobooks and things like that, I gotta ask you. Do you buy a physical book and then do you listen to the audiobook while having the physical book in your hand? Or do you just listen to the book? Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm looking for a true challenge to my wits. Also, I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. Turning to the west of the Monkey King. Henry. A Room of One's Own. This classic piece by Virginia Woolf is both a thought-provoking essay and narrative exploration of the position of women as characters as well as writers in literary tradition dominated by the patriarchy. As Ms. Rebel's Persuasion. What is this for? I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. Newtonian Physics for Babies? This book is the only physics guide truly written for everyone. Whether you are only months old or already retired, this cheeky picture book might make a genius out of you. Finding optimism, the future is good. Liliane Renaud believes that, despite everything, the future must be bright. This solar punk-inspired work is packed with thoughtful poems and practical insights to guide you through life's most difficult challenges. Looking for a true challenge? My wits, and of renown, world renown. Frank Lloyd Wright. I don't know if I'm looking in the right genre here. Traditional building techniques. We Are Bridges, a memoir. This is a tough one. Oh, one or the other? You either listen to an audiobook or read a book, but never both together? LOL. I really enjoy an audiobook. I buy the physical one too, but I don't read them together. You do both. When you read with the book in hand and listen to the audio, it's called immersion reading. Ah. I buy it on my Kindle, hardcover, paperback, and audio. I buy both. Listen to the audiobook at night and read during the day. I like it. I like it. I like it. A true challenge. I think we're going to have anything here. Fantasy? Flowers from Algernon. A science fiction short story turned novel which grapples with the meaning of intelligence, disability, and the consequences of human augmentation in the name of progress. A Wrinkle in Time. The science fantasy adventure starts off the classic Time Quentin series where three young heroes travel through time and space and face matters of good and evil. Starstruck, the deluxe edition. It's a tough galaxy out there, but somebody's got to live in it, and it might as well be you. The brilliant feminist sci-fi play turned graphic novel that you may not have heard of yet. Never-ending story. When a little boy hides in the attic with a strange book, an exciting adventure begins in the book's fantasy world. A story about escapism and imagination for all of us who enjoyed hiding in our books. Dracula. This is a tough one. I love how they're like in a bit of a hurry, but we've been here for like almost a solid 5 minutes. I'm a fan of... I think the fan of world-renowned detectives is throwing me off here. I don't think... You want a detective book like Death on the Nile? I don't think we have Death on the Nile right now. Have I ever listened to any kind of audiobook? I have in a car once that my friend put on, but not like personally, no. I don't know, man. I don't think we have any of those. I don't think we have Agatha. I don't think we have Sherlock. I don't have any of that. I don't think the travel section would take us anywhere. Well, maybe. Dinosaurs. Adventures of a Wild Child. Rambling in Germany. Living in Alaska. Travels in East Africa. Notes from a small island. How many castles in 77 days? Train through Spain. An Age of License. Catching carps. Thank you, Tiny Litton, for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. That was very, very, very kind. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take it on the head here, and we're gonna just give them a... Give them Les Miserables. Oh my god. There you go. How you like that? You like that? There you go. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Well, sorry, break time is over. I really can't miss tonight's deadline. That would mean no new article in tomorrow's edition. You work alone? Of course not. There are 2 other people keeping the review afloat, but I am the only journalist. Thankfully, Diane and Harold cover just about everything else. Maybe I'll tell you about them another time, but I should get going now. Okay, all right, that's fine. What do you have for me today? I'm looking for books by women. I'd like a must-read classic piece of literature. I almost said ass. Villette is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, so you're looking for a book by a woman. Has to be a drama. Oscar's out of the question. William Shakespeare's out of the question. Virginia Woolf is the only woman in the drama section I have. So here is Mrs. Dalloway. Thank you. Perfect. Glad you like it. This game is so cool, dude. Hell yeah. Game is so cool. A lot of them are looking for crime today. Well, if I do crime, I could, I guess, what is the sell chance on crime? Well, I could take out fantasy, I guess, because we haven't sold any fantasy. We've sold a ton of travel. We've sold almost all of our classics, all of our facts, all of our drama. I could swap crime for drama then. Or crime for fantasy then. Hello, sir. Have a look, matey. Yes, I will buy... Oh, we're so close to the bookshelf. Okay. I will not buy anything. I will wait till I get 250. If I come back and I have 250 and you are still selling the boat shelf, I will pick up the boat shelf. If you do not have the boat shelf, I will buy the awning. All right, one more day. Okie dokie artichoke. Yeah. Lock up shop and head on. Vintage books. Young adult favorites. Where are we at? We're low on travel again. I think we're just gonna have to risk it. Yeah, let's not buy anything. Saturday market bigger than ever. Organizers expect record turnout thanks to perfect weather conditions at oh, today it's raining. Oh, we haven't actually experienced the rain yet, I don't think. At our town's ongoing flea market in time, weekend visitors can once again browse, haggle, and buy to their heart's content. Stalls will offer a variety of vintage clothing, artworks, plants, homewares, records, and more. But whether visitors will get a fresh selection of books remains to be seen. Staff tip turning up between 9 and 11 a.m. will guarantee the best bargains. Okay. But it's raining today. Okay. We have not dealt with the rain yet. Let's go. I will take out fantasy and put in crime. Classic. Drama. Travel. Okay, we have a little bit of extra. So let's use that little bit of extra on crime. There we go. Perfect. Go. When do they leave? I do not know. Okay, are you selling the bookshelf today? You are not selling the bookshelf today. That's sad. That's real sad. So I guess I'll buy the awning then. Why don't you have the crime and add like 3 fantasy? Because what if I run out of crime? Then people are going to be like, why didn't you add more crime, McCanns? You knew that nobody bought fantasy yesterday. Why would you not double down on the crime? You ran out of crime and you couldn't sell any more crime and nobody bought your fantasy. That kind of thing. People have umbrellas. That's awesome. Hello. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated, and I quite like a thrilling story. Also, I quite enjoy crime novels. Get into the crime, cans. Crime. Crime. All right. The Big Sleep by Raymond Chandler. The most normatively masculine, hard-boiled noir detective story you'll ever read, in which PI private investigator Philip Marlowe uncovers a criminal plot and seduces damsels left and right. Okay. All right. Very good for him. Sophisticated and a thrilling. I don't know if that's very thrilling, but you know. If Tomorrow Comes, a thrilling mystery about a regular woman's descent into a life of crime, betrayed by love and framed by the mafia. Tracy has to fight back to survive. That could be sophisticated. The Eyes of Darkness. A year after her son's death, Tina begins seeing things. Did Danny really die in an accident? And who is trying to conceal the truth from her? A paranormal horror thriller. Ooh. Silent Patient. A terrifying delve into the twisted mind of Alicia Brenson. What moved her to suddenly murder her husband? Yeah. Westing Game. 16 heirs must pair up to solve the mystery of eccentric millionaire Sam Westling's last will and testament, all to win his vast fortune. The Outsider. The terrifying outsider stalks Flint City, committing heinous crimes. Tag along a ragtag team of heroes who take it upon themselves to deal with the nightmare in classic Stephen King fashion. A Lost Symbol. Once again, symbologist Robert Langdon has to decode the secrets of old to save his mentor. This time in Washington, D.C., there are undiscovered mysteries awaiting for him. And Carrie, a classic of dark teen horror. High schooler Carrie White is mercilessly bullied by her peers and abused by her religious mother. But when an especially cruel prank is used to humiliate her, her latent telekinetic powers know no bounds. That sounds insane. Oh, that's a Stephen King. That sounds insane, man. I think the big, not the Big Sleep, the If Tomorrow Comes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Enjoy. I need some help. I'll give you some help. What you got, girl? Hi, you got another book for me? I just can't leave without another fantasy novel. I usually get nightmares, so no horror stories for me. Although, do you have anything like Alice Adventures in a Wonderland? Wait a sec. Fantasy? The one time I take fantasy out, I don't have any fantasy now. Oh, Lord. I should remember, Kaz? Remember I said you should have had the leftover 3 for fantasy and you didn't listen to me? I don't know where to go on this one here. Just can't leave without another fantasy novel. I just can't leave without another fantasy novel. Oh, wait, she's looking for a classic. Never mind. Never mind. She's looking for a classic. No, she's recommended a classic. Sorry, she's talked about a classic. So maybe we need to look into the classic area. Something like Alice. What would be like Alice? The Raven. Once upon a dreary midnight, our protagonist is haunted by a raven in this beautifully painful poem about love and loss. Warning, it might leave you pondering, weak and wary. Maybe this is like the closest thing to like Alice in the classic section. Yeah. Can's arguing with himself. Maybe. I'm gonna give you the Raven, and you love it. It's the only one that makes sense to me, and it made sense, and it did its thing, and we did what we needed to do, and we did, and we did, and we did. Oh, look at that. Oh, you don't have any fantasy. Yay. Listen, if we would have did 5 crime and 3 fantasy, we'd be all out of crime right now. Hey, you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? Yeah, I am. You have to. There's different stuff every time. And what if you missed the one really great treasure because you didn't go? Yeah, I'm not arguing against it. I agree. I should probably be there. Absolutely. Yeah. Won't she have a nightmare? Well, that's just something she has to talk with her counselor maybe on that. Therapist. Hi. Can I get a book? I won't read it if it's super dry, and don't give me an outdated book, but I tend to read lesser known works. Wow. Okay. What? What? Can I get a book? I won't read it if it's super dry? What does that mean? I won't read it if it's super dry and I don't like outdated books? Drama? Do you like drama? Hacks? Upgrading and repairing PCs? Travel? Into the sunset, the magical west, explore the mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. This satirical travel log lets you in on the secret wisdom and mysteries of culture of the West. Seems pretty wet to me. Bookshop book. Get a glimpse into the most unusual bookshops around the world and fall in love with their proprietors' passion for the trade. I might be biased. If you ask me, this love letter to weird and wonderful bookshops is only missing one entry. Yours truly. That seems pretty lesser known work and not so dry. Here you go. Here's the bookshop book. Good. We're hitting it, baby. We're hitting it. Good afternoon. You know I would really appreciate you picking up the boxes in front of my old shop. Oh, I forgot about that. Either today or tomorrow, but it would certainly be necessary before Saturday. Otherwise, I have to show up to my flea market stall empty-handed. Thank you, dear. I appreciate the help. So we have to do that. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. All right. Well, no coming back here tomorrow then. Sell 30 books in one day. Hell yeah. So I guess that this is the one day that we sold the most books. Yeah, I guess so. $294. Okay, let's buy the awning now. Can you take anything else off my hands? Yeah, I'm gonna take that awning. So this is a really, really big thing. It gives us +1 recommendation per day, +3 seconds of inspiration duration, +1 to all the books, and +4 to customer count. It's lovely. Thank you for that. All right. Thank you. And okay, that's good. Okay, lock up. We gotta go, I guess, help out Tildy with her stuff, right? I need travel stuff. Golden Age sci-fi, paperback mysteries, vintage books, mixed book bundle. Let's get that. Might be some travel stuff in there. There's some travel stuff in there. Vintage, I guess. More travel stuff in there. Okay, good. Good. Okay, we've got our travel up. Okay, so tomorrow is the flea market. Today is Tildy. Let's go to this and go to this. Owned by Tildy's friend. Is that where she's at? Where's her shop at? Supermarket. Lighthouse. 7 items at the flea market. I gotta save money for the flea market. Okay, pick up all of Tildy's items at the cafe. Okay, it's at the cafe. Got it. Put that big bad boy up. I mean, it's a blue one too. It kind of goes with the whole vibe that we have going on here, huh? Confirm. And let's go to the cafe. And now, what does the cafe people like? The cafe people like traveling classics. Okay, that's good. So let's travel it up. Damn it. And classics, right? And then we'll mix in drama. Do they like crime at the cafe? Probably. And some facts, baby. 0 on the children's book. Yeah. Cafe. Air fried some pie dough cookies and they're awesome. Okay, that sounds amazing. Okay, wait to pick up her stuff. First, oh, here's her stuff. There we go. We picked up all of her stuff. Bring Tildy's old stuff with you to the flea market on Saturday. She might finally be satisfied after that. Okay, so we got that. Good. Was there the collectible that we got here? I can't remember. Or if there was something here. Maybe we did. What is this name here? Can't tell. All right, are we good? All right. Oh, hello. Play with the flowers. Okay. Oh, we have all of her stuff outside our caravan. Oh my goodness. We got a bit of a junk here, don't we? Oh my lord. There you go. Hey, Kansas, my birthday. Happy birthday, Board Up. What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Happy birthday. You're 21, right? Happy 21st birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you had a good day today, yeah? Or hopefully you're having a good day today, yeah? Hey, Dazman. What's going on, Dazman? Cash register in Wild West Sim is so annoying. I think I remember it being kind of annoying. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. However, I don't think I get philosophical books. What do you mean you don't get? Okay, all right. We're talking to the bookseller right now. I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. Do we have The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes? I think so. There you go. Enjoy that. There we go. Next, I need an absolute unit of a book. 700 pages at the bare minimum. Also, I like escaping into fantasy worlds, but I'm good without magic in my books. I hope it's not too much of a bother. I don't have fantasy books, brother. Damn it. I can go classic on you. You want 700 pages. 600. 1,000. What is this? What the heck? How do you say that? Don Quixote? Don Quixote? A mad knight embarks on a hilarious adventure with faithful, not so bright sidekick in this classic satire. I think that might be good. That's fantasy. I think that's it right there. Quixote? Don Quixote? Quixote? Quixote. Which one? I see two different pronunciations. JaeTee? I'm done. Amazing. I like big books and I cannot lie. I like his style. He's funny. You never know when you see a Q. How are you supposed to say it? You're supposed to say chi? You're supposed to say key? How are you supposed to say a Q? You know? It's like X. Same thing with X. How are you going to say an X? What are you going to do with X there? Hi. Can I get a book? I need a comprehensive reference book. I'm a fan of books like Encyclopedia Bookstonian Volume 2. I need a comprehensive reference book. It seems pretty vague. Heinemann Mathematics, the classic textbook for everyone's favorite subject in school. Volume book. You like encyclopedia? Physics, 1908. Traditional building techniques. 7 lamps of architecture. Physics, 1908. There you go. There we go. Hey, Valor. What's going on, Valor? This awning is doing some work. This awning is giving us +1 on these recommendation things. Hello, dear. How have you been? I don't mind if it's a little outdated. I could get into a romance novel, and I'm a crime fan. Yep. Love crimes. American Psycho. Dark places. Little Libby's life in rural Kansas is forever changed when she witnesses the murder of her family. 24 years later, she revisits revisits it all for the entertainment of crime-loving strangers. That's insane. That crazy? I mean, maybe it was like a retirement plan for her. I don't know. The curious incident of the dog in the nighttime. Right. Christopher, dog, neighbor. Suddenly killed. He wants to know what happened. This novel is unique in its a use of maps, pictures, and diagrams. What are you looking for? You're looking for a little... Don't mind if it's a little outdated. I could get into a romance novel and crime. What about American Psycho? Details the increasingly dark and violent stream of consciousness of a young, rich, narcissistic yuppie working on Wall Street. Has gore. You might like this one. I don't know if there's romance in American Psycho. I don't know if a young, rich, narcissistic yuppie falls in love with somebody during the process of being crazy. I can't imagine little Libby is going to be talking about romance at all. And the dog is a dog. So I'm going to hit you with the American Psycho. And that sucks a lot. That was the best that I could do on that one. Let's be real. That was the best I could do. Miriam, you must be the person Tildy has told me about. Our customers would surely appreciate more classic books. What a shame. You should make sure you are a bit more prepared next time. Okay, Miriam. I am Miriam Debivore. Debivore. Welcome to my cafe at the Liberty. You should know it has been family owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, the Liberty has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met right here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to go back, get back to my customers. Goodbye. The more classics on hand. Got it. Classics and travels on hand. Apparently, we're not putting up enough classics and travels here. She doesn't like that. We've disappointed her. Yeah, all right. Wonderful. All right. Okay, okay. Done, done, and done. So we picked up Tildy's stuff, so now she can go to the flea market just fine. I would like to have some more travel books if possible. These are pretty expensive. We need to have money for the flea market. We have the flea market tomorrow. We have the cruise ship that leaves soon, and then we have the water fish market that also is coming soon too. Mixed book set. We'll buy that. Hopefully get travel out of it. A little bit. Oldies from my youth. Great tabletop inspo. Paperback fantasy. Sorted poetry. I think none of this is good. None of that is good. Okay. Let's see here. Store in town center. It sits empty. Former bookshop cleared out after Sankilan's retirement. Many of our readers will have fond memories of the Bakohandel and Antiquary. Yes. At 4 Cyril Plaza, where Tildy Sankalan's doors were always open to comfort you with the perfect book. And while the 76-year-old has been happily retired for a few years now, it still feels like the end of an era to see these doors come to their final close. Can Buxtonbury's new mobile bookshop follow in her impressive steps? And what will happen to this prime spot at Cyril Plaza? Tildy interview on page 7. That's a hell of a name there. Those are hell of a names, right? Yeah. Wednesday is when you should be able to feed the dog since the fish market is open. So the fish market has to be open to feed the dog. Is that right? Okay, I gotta think here. So today's the flea market. I think I might need to slow down on the travel game, since we're having trouble keeping the travel books in stock. So let's go to flea market. We do need to buy stuff at the flea market. So let's slow this down a bit. Flea market. Does this tell us what they like? Classics, fantasy, and fact. Okay. Classic, fantasy, and fact. Do a full thing of classic. Let's go kids on the bottom. Let's go fantasy here. Didn't say anything about drama, but they love facts. Maybe like that and like that. Let's do that. Seems all right, yeah? Let's do that. It's the 20th of summer. We're only 8 days away from the actual is this all where did Tildy go? Where's all her stuff at? We're only like a few days away from the season changing over. What do you have today? Bonjour. Mahogany, we'll buy that. And Liminal green. Okay, yeah, we'll buy that too. That actually is not bad looking green. Okay, we'll buy the cheap stuff. I think that puts us at 5 out of 7 now, I think. On things that we need to buy here. Small bench, review board, bucket. Maybe the small bench. We'll go to the flea market. Wow, looks like you're swarmed with customers. We have not swarmed with customers. I mean, they're open yet. Let's see what plants you got. Real ivy plant. Ferns. +1 to travel, +1 to facts. +1 to classic, +1 to travel, +1 to facts. I like the real ivy plant, but I still also like the ginkgo tree too. I don't know. The ivy plant seems pretty cool. All right, let's open up. We still have all Tildy stuff, so she must come during this day. Yeah. Oh, we need to buy. Yeah, we need to buy two more stuff here. Oh, no fact. I don't want this fact or whatever. Hi. Can I get a book? I'm obsessed with the outer space and I'm down with something fictional. Do you have anything like The Little Prince? Okay, so you like something science. Might be in the kids section. 5 on Treasure Island, not sci-fi. The Bad Beginning, a series of unfortunate events. When 3 siblings are suddenly orphaned, they have to live with their strange relative, Count Olaf. The failed actor wants to secure the family fortune for himself, but Violet, Claus, and Sunny might stop him yet. Sailor Moon, Volume 1. You know her. You love her. Usagi Suniko might be sensitive and clumsy. Might be a bit sensitive and clumsy, but when her friends are in trouble, she turns into the magical girl and protector of all teenage girls. Join Sailor Moon and her talking cat in her sweet and romantic manga adventures. All right. Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens. A story about a mischievous boy who becomes stuck betwixt and between childhood and growing up between the real world and the magical world of Kensington Gardens after dark. Where the wild things are. Very familiar with this. As a child, throwing a tantrum is fun and all. Oh, is it? Is it fun? Do we find that fun as a child? Until you find yourself in the middle of a group of wild things. This delightful classic is about the important things like dancing in the moonlight and missing your mom. Basically, that means, hey, if you're throwing a tantrum, here's a reminder. Your life as a child could be around giant, tall things. Jujutsu Kaisen. Volume 1. Supernatural strength, cursed objects, and opulent research are becoming daily occurrences for Yuji Itadori, the high school outcast protagonist of this popular manga series, a dark adventure for teen readers. I'm not finding anything sci-fi right now. Artemis Fowl. When criminally inclined teenager Artemis tries to restore his family's fortune, he accidentally messes with the wrong fairies. Suddenly, he finds himself amidst a folk of high-tech fae. The Willows. Gothic horror. The Gunslinger. The last gunslinger treacherous search for his ancient adversary leads him across an alternate reality, Old West. A path of full monsters, demons, and sacrifice lead to his ultimate destination, the Dark Tower. Stephen King. Gregor the Overlander. Gregor discovers a hidden world underneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. Will he live up to the prophecy foretelling his deeds? I really don't know. It says something sci-fi. I mean, I think it's sci-fi because, you know, obsessed with outer space. But anything like The Little Prince, and I don't know what The Little Prince is, personally. It's a tough one. This is a tough one. I love Lemony Snicket series of unfortunate events. Is that what the Bad Beginning is? Yeah, Lemony Snicket. Yeah. Never seen the movie. Can't say I have. Sorry. Maybe Sailor Moon, but I don't know. It's like the closest thing I can think of. The Little Prince? Maybe Wild Things, where the wild things are? Not really outer space, though. Sailor Moon's so different to The Little Prince. Hover over the book. The Little Prince, an enchanting tale of love, loss, and adventurous little prince who explores the universe in his own feelings. One sees clearly with the heart. Okay, I'm gonna do where the wild things are. There you go. There we go. Easy. Bam! I was wondering if you would make it. Nice to see you. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. New memory. Delivery for Tildy. You delivered Tildy's old bookshop furniture to the flea market. She's offering them at a reasonable price. Oh, good. I'll set up my little stand over by the old cannon there. Come by if you want to have a look at what was in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. Oh, I definitely will. Oh, you know I will. I absolutely will. I didn't know Bill Bryson wrote this. What do we got for you? I could get into a romance novel, and I'm a crime fan. Yep, love crimes. However, I don't love dry books. Anything that goes well with Merlot? Merlot. I love Merlot. Big fan of Merlot. We don't have any Merlot. Good as dead. The lost symbol. Okay, something that's not dry, right? American Psycho doesn't seem dry. But dry, what was the definition again for dry? Long? Is that the definition of dry? I don't love dry books. Anything that would go with Merlot. These are all 400 pages and above. Romance novel. The finale to the Good Girl's Guide to Murder young adult series. Is it young adult or young audience? Young something series, adult audience, and a catching mystery for, I guess it wouldn't be a young audience if it's murder or crime series, and a catching mystery for any true crime podcast fans out there. Will our titular good girl make it out unscathed? Holly Jackson. Angels and Demons. A non-dry book. Love crime. Something that goes well with Merlot. Maybe As Good as Dead? Merlot. Podcast. I think of podcast. I think of somebody watching a podcast, somebody listening to a podcast and be like, oh yeah, let me get a glass of Merlot. There you go. It's the best that I can do. Yeah. Best that I could do. Hey mate, let me have a look at your shelves for a sec. You don't happen to have castles along the Lorry now and then in stock, do ya? I think the one in Ambozi is so underrated, but Lux didn't want to believe me, so I was hoping to show them the book. Ah, bugger. Well, it would have been a huge coincidence. It would have been a huge coincidence, so don't worry. It's not a very well-known book. You gotta remember, Claus. Like I'm a little caravan that has like 40 books. You know, the chances of you looking for a very, very specific book. I wish we would still build our buildings that way, to marvel at their beauty, sure, but also to last for centuries. Although I guess even the greatest forts can eventually crumble to time. Have you visited the ruins of Fort Berg yet? People always call it a castle, but that's technically incorrect. Oh. Castle ruins. Explore Bookstonebury's famous castle ruins. Oh, so is this a new location now? Nice. A piece of history. Drive up to the ruins of the old fort and explore. Historians think there must have been a smaller hill fort there. In the 9th century, I wish we knew what that looked like. So sometimes between 1270 and 1280, the old Duke built Fort Berg there. Most of it got destroyed in the fire of 1575, though. Oh, I've been talking about this for a while now, haven't I? Well, let me know if you're interested in history, too, and I'll tell you more. It's like when, it's like, hey, let me give you a history lesson, even though I just voluntarily gave you a history lesson. It's like when somebody says, fun fact, and then the fact they give is not fun. If I'm not jumping out of my seat because I'm like, this is incredibly exhilarating, your fun fact then turns into a It's not even, there's no fun fact. I think it's fun because you think it's fun to tell somebody that fact. That's a fun fact. A fun fact is you having fun. I'm not having fun. You're having fun. So how can it be a fun fact? You should just open up the conversation as, hey, I have a fact that I really like sharing because I really know and it's really niche and it's fun for me to tell people about it because not a lot of people know about the fun fact. My fact being fun because it's fun for me, not fun for the consumer. I think I've lost my mind on that. What a week. I really love to read about real places and I'm looking for a non-fiction book. However, I don't want anything with animals. I'm allergic. Listen, I'm just saying, anybody that has ever said fun fact, has anybody in response to the fun fact sayer say, oh my, my fun meter is completely good. I need nothing for the weekend. Nothing at all. Fun, don't need it. I have plenty of fun because that fun fact really just skyrocketed the fun for me. I don't need anything for the next 48 hours. I don't think anybody has ever responded to a fun fact like that. Let's tone it down on the fun facts unless they are actually fun. If they're not fun and I'm not jumping out of my seat, you're a liar. And you have lied and told me something factual at the same time. What are we doing? I don't want anything with animals. I'm allergic. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, you're looking for... really love to read about real places. I'm looking for a non-fiction book. Okay, travel. We don't have travel. Okay. 5 on a treasure island. On a treasure island. Childhood adventure with 5 friends and a shipwreck and a hidden treasure. First in the classic famous 5 series of children's mystery novels. We don't have travel book. Kenningston Gardens? Non-fiction. No, non-fiction. We're looking for non-fiction here. Oh, factual, actually. Factual. Yeah, factual. Upgrading and repairing PCs. Mathematics. Architecture in Britain. 7 lamps of maybe that architecture in Britain. As places. Non-fiction. You know what? Enjoy some of that. There you go. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. That worked out quite nicely, didn't it? It did. Perfect. Yo, got anything inspiring? I'm getting more into non-fiction these days. Also, I like niche books for the most part. Got anything non-fictional? Back to facts. Into non-fiction. Also, I need niche books for the most part. I mean, this is pretty niche. Upgrading and repairing PCs. Even mathematics is pretty niche. And this is non-fiction. This is very niche. I'll hit you with a 38-page on Scottish primary and mathematics, please. Thank you, Trebek. Yeah, there you go. I was playing this earlier and having so much trouble with the recommendations, overthinking everything because of my English degree. Wait. Overthinking everything? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Okay. So she should be open, right? I think. Oh yeah, there she is right there. Let's talk to her. Now, I assume what I had in the old shop might be of particular use to you, since you're also in the book business. Why don't you have a look? I shall. Oh, all right. Oh, a step ladder. Helps everyone reach the high parts of your shelves. Oh. Well, there are at least 5 kids' books in upper shelves. You get plus 7% to kids' sale chance. That's pretty good. Oh, cool. An old box that snugly carries a few extra books. Okay, so this acts as a shelf, and we can put 8 books inside of it. That's cool. Armchair. Plus 4 seconds inspiration duration. Plus 4 on daily expenses. I'm going to buy the storage box, actually. We actually have something that we can put more books in. So that's good. So we can hold 48 books now. Thank you, Tildy. You're so welcome. I need to buy one more thing, technically, to finish the quest here. Is there anything I can buy for a lot less than 50? Definitely not there. I don't think so. Maybe Tildy. I'll check Tildy again. Already bought the paints. Yeah. Okay. Let me check Tildy one more time. Yeah. Okay. We can't. We are 1 short. Oh, well. That's all right. Hey, Randy. What's going on, Randy? That'd be a good box for the kids' books? That's true. That's very true. Beautiful cartography. Yeah, we need to get our travel up. I think that would be... Oh, hello. Cheap used books. Got no space for these? I'll take it. Okay. Actually, I won't buy that. These are pretty expensive. What are we doing tomorrow? There ain't nothing tomorrow we need to do in particular. I don't necessarily need to go to the waterfront tomorrow either. Let's go inside and put in the thing. Oh, is our cooler not out there? Oh, because she took the cooler out because of her stuff. Yeah. Dang it, Tildy. All right, let's place that in there. Place that right there. Cactus. Maybe not. You know what? Actually, put the cactus down there. There we go. Actually, can I? Oh, okay. All right, so we have that now. We can paint the shelves if we want to. Do we paint the shelves? Okay, let's confirm. Go back to that. Paint. Maybe like the mahogany color. Ooh. Oh. 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 What is this? The green? Oh. 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 Mahogany? I kind of dig it. I like the darker wood, maybe. And then inside, mahogany. No, too much mahogany. Inside white. No. Green. No. Blue. Maybe. That blue. Too much. Brown? No. Gray? Purple? Too purple. Dark purple? Red? Apricot. Pink? Okay, I think that goes kind of good. Yeah. Yellow? Pink looks okay. All right, we'll do that. Pink. We'll do the pink one. The pink one looked good. It looked fine. It looked great. Okay, so taking a look at, since we can go anywhere right now because we don't need to go to the waterfront right now. We got to visit the castle. Yes. Visit the lighthouse is still what we need to do. We need to visit the supermarket 3 times. Visit the beach 3 times as well. So they like kids and crime at the at the beach. They also like kids, drama, and crime at the mega market. Let's go to the supermarket. Yeah, let's do that. Try to get rid of these other books that we have on hand. Let's place the kids all. Yeah. Crime, drama. Little fact. Fill it up with fantasy, maybe. Hit you with the classic. No travel. I give you no travel on this one here. I give you no travel. Let's go. 21st of summer. Should have probably changed the color of my thing here, but it's fine. It's fine. Is that a sheep? What the heck is a sheep doing at the supermarket? A bit premature now, isn't it? Okay, open up. This is our second visit to the supermarket. I've been lurking to get my PhD thesis corrections finished. Finally submitted it. My first purchase to treat myself will be this game. Hit the wrong button. Hey, let me redo that. Okay? Let me redo that. I give you the glory because you deserve the glory. I have been lurking to get my PhD thesis corrections finished. Finally submitted it. My first purchase to treat myself will be this game. There you go. You deserve that because I messed up on the button call. That was my bad. Hey, how's it hanging? I still feel like something's missing in my writing. I need to figure this out or I'll keep letting the band down. Okay, sure. Oh, we can cycle shelves, brother. Sick. Hi, mate. I usually prefer non-fiction. I tend to read lesser known works and I'm interested in fact books. Okay, fact books, of course. The one thing we didn't bring today. At least didn't bring a lot of today. Lesser known nonfiction tend to read lesser known works. Fact books. It's very dark, isn't it? It feels like it's very dark. The Glass Castle. Journalist Jeanette Walls recounts her unstable childhood and the fraught relationship with her parents in this best-selling. Okay, that's too far known. My lesbian experience with loneliness. A very candid memoir in which the author shares her journey with mental health, sexuality, and growing up. A must-read for JaeTee fans. I don't think that... I mean, maybe that's lesser known. Could be lesser known. 2016. Abridgment of Murray's English grammar. Grammar's entirely made up. It can't hurt you. Like, honestly, okay, I love it. Dinosaur and Other Prehistoric Life and Encyclopedia Bookstonia, Volume 5. Volume 5 of this encyclopedia concludes our journey of learning with the entries we've all been waiting for. U as in unfinished manuscripts to Y as in Yuri. They forgot to print Z. Seems pretty... Well, I don't know. Encyclopedia, is that considered lesser known? Maybe this one. Abridgment of Murray's English Grammar. That could be lesser known. I'm going to hit you with that. 107 pages published in 1800. Here you go. Oh, while you have more than one shelf equipped, you can cycle through them to reach all of your books. Thank you for telling me that. There you go. Sweet. I can't wait to learn more. Glad you love it. Like it. Hells yeah. Abridgment of Murray's English Grammar seems dope. Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. Anyway, check this out. There's going to be a dope beach bonfire on the 28th since it's the last day of summer. We should check it out together. Then I could finally introduce you to a few of my friends. Oh, all right. Yeah. I'll be there. Sick. I promise everyone is super cool. You're going to have loads of fun. Hope I'll see you on the 28th then. Later. So I guess we have a thing on the 28th for a bonfire. Love it. All right. What do we have going on here? I'm sorry I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I quite enjoy books that have happy endings, and I normally prefer short and sweet books. Also, I enjoy literary fiction. Let me hit you with the fantasy or the kids section too. Short and sweet. That is not short. 186. Is that considered short? What is considered short? Cruel Prince, 202, Dragon Song, The Green Mile, Fellowship of the Ring, love it. 182, that might be short. Fire Upon the Deep, Lost Continent, 151, The Psalm for the Wild Built. Let's look at the kids section. These are short. The Snowy Day, Matilda, another Roald Dahl book. Kiki's Delivery Service, Peter Pan, Magic World, The Yellow Fairy Book, The Scarecrow of Oz. Return to the land of Oz and embark on a typically Ozian adventure lined with quirky characters and unlikely scenarios. Join Cap'n Bill, Trot, and Magical Scarecrow as they take down disastrously King Cruel. Happy endings. Does that have a happy ending? That has a happy ending, yeah. Does it have a happy ending? Not too long. Does Matilda have a happy ending? I think Matilda has a happy ending, right? Does it? I don't know. Danielle loves the movie. I've never seen it. Will she make it through the school system in one piece? I assume it has a happy ending. Just like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory has a happy ending. Yeah? Matilda does have a happy ending? Alright. It's 240 pages short, though. I know I've never seen Matilda before. I know. I know. She has kids. She doesn't necessarily want kids. Yeah, it's true. She doesn't want kids. Or, sorry, she doesn't necessarily want a kid's book. But she does want a short book that has a happy ending. And most of the time, kids' books are that. Short with a happy ending, right? What's the Snowy Day? A young black boy explores his neighborhood transformed by the magic of snow. The beautiful illustrations of this charming story help pave the way for more inclusive representation in children's literature. I think Where the Wild Things Are probably has a happy ending too, right? Maybe. I'm gonna go with Matilda. I think 240 might be short. It's not short enough. Yeah, I don't have time for this. So that was not short enough. What was that? 100 and... No, that was 211 pages. So 211 pages in this game is still not considered like short. Probably should have went with The Wild Things Are, huh? Or a Snowy Day. Probably a Snowy Day. Yeah. Probably that. 200 pages is a little bit too long for her, right? Little bit too. Yeah, we could have looked at classics too. It could have been a happy ending of a Shakespeare book or something. Shakespeare books are pretty short on average, right? I just talked to my Uncle Claus and he... Oh, wait, your Uncle Claus? Your Uncle Claus... That's your uncle? And he told me I'm allowed to ask as many questions as I want. So I asked him how he became my uncle and how I grew in my mom's belly and why we don't fall off the earth if it's moving so fast. Okay, that is... Slow it down. Slow it down. All right. A little bit too many questions. I don't think you want the answers to most of them, if not all of them. And he just said, and he just had a laugh, and I don't know what that means. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm in a bit of a hurry. I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. However, I don't think I need a self-help book. All right, I only have 3. My Lesbian Experience, The Glass Castle, or Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. I think this is it right here. On a self-help book, have hell with it, or do what you want with the dinosaurs. Enjoy. Yeah. Enjoy. Not claws, it's pronounced Klaus, as in Kl, K-L, mouse, without the M. Klaus? 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 What the heck is a Klaus? At least he had Santa. You could say Claus. Clouds? Might be raining today because there's a lot of clouds in the sky. $5 for mysterious attic find. I'll take it. I'll take that. Today, no crazy stuff happening, so we can go and visit the supermarket again, actually, and try to get that taken care of, which we will. I'll save all the books, or save the money that we have right now. So let's go straight to supermarket again. Visit it 3 times. Take me there. Wait. What about wasn't there like, I was thinking like Krampus. Fact. So we did actually sell a lot of children book, even though this place is like set up for children's book, or children books, I should say. You want to play this so bad? It's a pretty cool game. Open up. Here's our 3rd time. Going shopping. Visit the supermarket 3 times. You spent some time at the Mega Marché car park. Clouds. Okay. Clouds. 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 He's back? Or he's gonna be back? He might be back. Like the fish from American Dad? Hello. All right. Honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I normally prefer short and sweet books. I'm a huge crime story fan. And I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously. So crime short book. What do we have? 393, 368, 671, 307, 220, 603, 29 pages. Oh my God. Why do you even purchase the book at that point? Sure. Let's look at the 29 page book. The Cask of Amontillado. Edgar did it again. A short story whose gruesome nature will linger much longer on your mind. There you go. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. They're all wearing the same outfits. Look at this. Klaus. Yo, I'm really glad you rented this parking spot here, you know? It's cool to have someone to hang out with during breaks. Speaking of, you know who else is super happy that you rented here? My boss, Cassie. She says we've been getting more customers since you set up the shop, which is why she wants me to invite you to come on Monday. I beg your pardon. Visit the supermarket while on the Mega Savings event is on. Oh, that's cool. We always have this thing called Mega Savings Day. There's loads of discounts to rope in more customers. I mean, it's quite stressful for me, the gang here, but for you, it should be pretty lucrative. Sure. Mega Savings. You know what's not selling? Fantasy. What would you like, sir? Yo, got anything inspiring? I heard the nonfiction here is good. Also, I wouldn't mind something niche. I'm gonna go for nonfiction then. This is pretty niche, maybe. Ponce? Anthropons? I'd probably F that one up too. Reviewed. Turned from a podcast into John Green's first nonfiction book, the writer rates various phenomena of the age of human intervention in nature on a scale of 1 to 5. That's pretty niche, dude. Here you go. Yeah, come on. That's pretty niche. Isn't there like, I don't know, am I even pronouncing niche correctly? Because I know people pronounce it niche or niche or I don't know. People pronounce things different ways. Whatever region you're from, that's what matters, right? What a week. I want to read something truly horrifying, and I wouldn't mind something a bit thrilling. However, I don't usually enjoy dry books. Got it. I know 90% of the people in chat would not even know how to pronounce my last name, IRL last name, correctly anyways. So I think that's what it is. I come from a time of where every like 5, 6, 17 years, 15, 13, 12 years of mispronunciation on my real life name by every teacher ever to exist, and I just never cared. Probably that's probably what it stems from, huh? That's where it comes from. Something truly horrifying, and I wouldn't mind something a bit thrilling. I only have 2 crime. It doesn't have to be crime to be horrifying, I guess. It could be classic as well. It could be fantasy, I guess. Let's look at the crime here. Misery. An obsessive fan has no plans of ever letting her favorite romance author go. Another cocaine-fueled 80s horror classic. Murder at the Vicarage. A quaint village, a nosy vicar, and a most sinister murder join Miss Marple, the queen of crime, on a typical English murder mystery full of exaggerated characters and dry wit. How do I feel like that's Susie? That could be Susie. Susie, are you Susie? I want to read something truly horrifying. Maybe Misery is the way to go. Might be Misery. Stephen King. Yeah, Misery's perfect, right? Stephen King, Misery. Yeah. All right. There you go. Perfect. You are not Miss Marple? We'll see about that. We're all out of crime. What a week. I wouldn't mind starting a new series. Also, it wouldn't hurt if I had a thrilling, gripping plot. Shirley is a traditional Bronte romance with a titular, intelligent, and headstrong heiress. Yet, the novel also deals with themes of economic struggles after the introduction of labor-saving machinery. Sounds familiar, anyone? Night and day. Can love and marriage coexist? And is marriage necessary for happiness? Explore love and life in Edwardin, London as night and day contrast just as lives of Catherine and Mary. What are we looking for? Gripping and thrilling plot. Chilling classic that masterfully mixes the 19th century epistolary novel with early gothic horror. Tempest. Gripping and thrilling. Wuthering Heights, the only novel Emily Bronte ever wrote, and it's a masterpiece, a haunting tale of love and abuse set amidst the austere Yorkshire moor. Is that gripping and thrilling? Jane Eyre? Or Jane Eyre? Eyre? Eyre. Eyre. Twist and hardship, but ultimately leads to love. Henry V. I think not. Oh, did they say not a series? I wouldn't mind starting a new series. He wants a new series, right? Hey, Co-Rich, what's going on? How you doing? Fantasy. Let's look at fantasy. A deepness in the sky, an interstellar trade conflict unfolds between 2 rivaling powers in this epic and thought-provoking sci-fi prequel, a dramatic modern classic of speculative sci-fi. The Lion and the Witch in the Wardrobe. Don't know if that's plot thrilling or thrilling with a gripping plot. The Cruel Prince. Jude is a mortal living in the face of realm. In the Fey realm, and is constantly tormented by the High Court. Worst of all is the youngest prince, but she can stand up to him without being roped into the intrigue of the palace. Dragon Song. Manoli can't stay in her fishing village, which forbids her dreams and confines her to rigid gender roles. Surprisingly, the new life awaiting her holds songs and dragons in store. Green Mile. I don't know if that's really thrilling and gripping. Not a series either. A Fellowship of the Ring. I would say The Lord of the Rings. I wouldn't mind starting a new series. Also, I wouldn't hurt if it's a thrilling, gripping plot. I think so. I think so. I'm putting all my chips in. I'm going all in. Here, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, all right. Thank you. We have a winner. Checks off all the boxes. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. We're all out of crime. These soccer moms are insane. We've sold 0 classics. Drama, crime, fantasy, facts, kids. All right. Bye-bye. Anything else we need to do? No. Lock it up and get out of here. But we learned about the big savings event that also could come soon. Today is cruise ship departs. I guess we should probably go to the waterfront. And tomorrow is waterfront fish market. And then the weekly flea market. Okay. Maybe valuable. Got no space for these. I'll buy. Okay, ups our travel a bit. I like that. Oldies from my youth. Cold hard facts. Got plenty of facts. English. I'm looking for more travel stuff. Okay, let's go to leaving the pier, but will reportedly return soon. Oh, okay. I guess we don't necessarily need to go to the waterfront. Yeah, let's not go to the waterfront. We don't need to do that. Not necessary. Attend Mega Savings Day. Visit the supermarket while on Mega Savings Day. Closed on Sundays. What the hell is today? Tuesday. You know what? Let's go somewhere that we have not been to. The lighthouse. We'll keep the kids' books in the storage here. Let's put travel up. We don't know what they like here at the lighthouse, so we're kind of just guessing. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we need crime. Guess we'll finish the bottom with fantasy. All right, let's go. New place. To the lighthouse. Visit the lighthouse. What have you learned about the mysterious lighthouse? Oh, this looks really cool. Oh, hello. Crate of flowers. +2 on the drama, +1 on the kids. Nice. Crate of flowers. Take a look around here. What is this? The coastal wildlife of Bookstone Bay. Read on. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the coastal fauna native to the cliffs surrounding the lighthouse. There is the rock pipit, a small and unamusing bird with streaked grayish-brown feathers. This non-migratory bird likes to nest in cliffs crevices and picks off small invertebrates from rocks or shallow water to feed. A greenish shore crab is pictured sitting in a shallow rock pool carrying a piece of seaweed in its claw. The shore crab's color can vary from green to brown to red, with red individuals often being more aggressive. The only mammal you can see in this gray seal is its long snout peeking curiously out of the water. You can sometimes find seals on land whenever they are resting to digest their hearty fish diet. Seals share it. So basically, they eat a lot and they go lay on the couch. Seals share an ancestor with sea lions and walruses, but these cousins are not native to our area. Goodness, these seal babies look cute. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. Wonder what you can see from here. Is a distant island? Maybe there's treasure on there? Or puffins? What the hell are puffins? Is that a bird? Must be a bird. Must be a type of bird, huh? We mess with the lighthouse? Anything on this side over here? They're like sheep everywhere, man. Okay. Open up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Come on in. Oh, this looks really nice, man. This does look really nice. I love it. Looks really good. Nice area, nice scenery. Out here at the lighthouse. Crime. Maybe a bunch of criminal or bunch of crime-loving people over here. Hi, what can I do for you? I want a play that isn't stuffy with some humor in it. Much Ado About Nothing is one of my all-time favorites. Okay, so you say a play, right? That isn't stuffy with some humor in it. Okay. Tempest. A wizarding scholar is disposed by his brother and forced to take a sabbatical on a desolate island. A play full of thundering monologues, magical confusion, and romantic distractions. Is that it? You think that's it? Shakespeare's next Henry must prove his might in a war against France in this dramatic retelling of English history, and he's certainly nailing the speeches. What is Much Ado? A web of love, lies, and misunderstandings encircled four lovers. Laugh along as their lives get turned upside down in this punny romp about jealousy and trust. Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life is a quirky graphic novel about a nonchalant slacker turned romantic hero who must defeat his crush's seven evil exes. Maybe that. Maybe that. That seems pretty similar. You know, I don't know about a play. What am I all? You know what? Here, have some Scott Pilgrim in your life. Damn it, Scott! I should have went with the. I should have went with the classics, man. I should have went with the classics. Tamaz? Tamaz? Well, hello, interesting bookshop. I haven't seen you at the lighthouse before. This is normally a pretty hidden spot. So you know people here like to be left alone, but I suppose having some books around couldn't hurt. Let me see. Do you have any good drama books? I'm always looking to add more stage plays to my collection. So 15 dramas at the lighthouse. Okay, some loners at the lighthouse are looking for drama. Oh my god. Cool. I'll pick one out now. Thanks. That might have been talking about the YouTube comment section there. Could have been, possibly. Let's see here. What do we have? I'm looking for something poetic right now. I'm trying to read more from female authors, but don't make a big deal. What the hell did you just say? Looking for something poetic right now. I'm trying to read more from female authors, but don't make a big deal. Okay. Poetic? Poetic? Female. Ram. William. Emily? I don't think it's poetic. Is it poetic? I don't think it's poetic. Charlotte? Intimately narrative story of the winding life of Jane Eyre. Touches on many social issues present in Victorian England. Maybe that? Maybe? What is defined as poetic? The bird in Swan Princess is a puffin. Jane Eyre? There's nothing about this that says air. Y'all in your... No. If you're going to say air, E, at least give the E. What do we... Hey. This is Jane. Also air. How do you spell air? E-Y-R-E. All the letters are silent. Okay, thanks to know. Good. Then I'm gonna just start making stuff up. And it's going to be every letter is all silent. It's English, Cans? It's not English. Well, it isn't. Well, I don't know what it is. I'm going to give them this, though. This is the closest thing that I can think of. Yeah, all right. That's good. English is weird. English is weird. English is English, right? But it has so many dialects, right? Don't they say English is like the hardest language to like learn? Or is that wrong? We're talking to the bookseller. I wouldn't mind something a bit thrilling. However, I don't want animals in my books. You don't want animals in your books. Okay, thrilling. Elias Grace. In this narrativized version of a historical murder case, a young woman's crimes come into question when she is released from prison. Is Grace Marks really a killer? The Telltale Heart. A bump, a bump, a bump. You killed someone and now the investigators are here. A bump, a bump, a bump. Surely they must hear it too. How will Poe's delightfully chilling short story end? 31 pages. Really, Edgar, can you... You make short stories, don't you? A bit thrilling, though. Doesn't need to be crime. Fantasy? A deepness in the sky. Dramatic, modern classic of speculative sci-fi. Thought-provoking. Thrilling. Don't want animals in it, though. This has animals in it. Battle of the Labyrinth. I think that has animals. Does it have animals in it? Maybe that doesn't have that has animal. What is classified as an animal? Creature, animal. But you know, At the Earth's Core, the Hollow Earth sci-fi novel for anyone who read 1864's Journey to the Center of the Earth and thought, not enough dinosaurs. I don't know. Is dinosaur considered an animal? I don't know. I think a dinosaur is considered a dinosaur. Dinosaur. Is it an animal? No, it's a dinosaur. Fire Upon the Deep. Buckle up for an epic space adventure that kicks off the Zones of Thought series and introduces a mind-bending future 1,000 years from now. That might be good. Fellowship of the Ring. Does that count as animals? Is there animals in Lord of the Rings? What is classified as animals? You know what? I'm going to go with my gut on this one. A Fire Upon the Deep. I have definitely screwed up on that one. Yeah. The people at the lighthouse are really throwing me here. I'm looking for something to do. You know, a new hobby. I can't get enough of the decoration of houses. Okay, this one should be better to do. A new hobby. We can work with that. Integral Life, how fungi make our worlds change, our minds, and shape our futures. Is this like, I don't know, published in 2020? Are we like doing shrooms here? They can make us healthy, make us sick, make us drunk, or make us high, or grow on our graves once we are gone. Erland Sheldrake, what a great name, let us in on the secrets of the fungi, the coolest life form on Earth. I disagree. Age Boy. This memoir details Paige's journey of self-discovery and overcoming the many hurdles put up by a transphobic and misogynistic film industry to get to where he is now. You have to get there. You have to get there. Eventually, I'll get there. You gotta like throw a buoy out there, and I'll get there. I don't know, hobby? Looking for something to do? I don't know, encyclopedia sounds like a very much more hobby. Fungi no, we're not doing fungi as a hobby here. Oh, here we go. Maybe Zaha Hadid? Concrete Light Curves. This coffee table book is packed with some of contemporary architecture's finest works by visionary architect. I don't know if that's hobby. I don't like hobby. Maybe Encyclopedia Bookstonia is hobby. Yeah, Journey of Learning. Entries we've all been waiting for. Maybe this is it. Yeah, maybe this is it. Yeah. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are indeed a hobby. You can grow them or cook them. Mushrooms. Okay, fine. Much as I am against mushrooms, I will do mushrooms.
Come on, this doesn't seem like the hobby I was looking for. I'm sorry. Next. That's it? That's the end of the day? I didn't get to do another recommendation? What you on about? Give me another recommendation. Right now. You understand? Right now. Ah. Close up shop. Bonfire preparation underway. Volunteers invite all the annual summer bonfire this Sunday. As the warm weather gives way to the autumnal breeze, organizers in the Bookstone are hoping to get people excited about the annual bonfire night at Far Beach on Sunday. Food and drinks will be provided, as well as the materials for the local note-burning tradition. Anyone who would like to participate can formulate and regret about the past or a resolution for the future on a piece of recycled paper. Afterwards, participants will burn their notes in a joint ceremony. I cannot breathe.
What have you done to me? What have you done? All right, so today is the fish market day. So there's that. Old hard facts? Maybe. Stories for kids? No. Must-read classics? Possibly. Miscellaneous non-fiction self-improvement awaits? Maybe. Atmospheric reads at Lighthouse. Socially isolated youth find common ground in Bookshop. Well, that's good, at least. Heck yeah. Nice. Okay, we're going to the waterfront today. Yeah, we're gonna go to the waterfront. This is waterfront time. It's time to get the waterfront going. Confirm, please. I'm not happy about how much travel we have, though. That's the only downside. We'll do that. Do I need that many fantasies? I mean, I have a lot of fantasies. Maybe more classics. Maybe half on the children. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's do that. Here we go. Okay, dog. We'll see you in a second. Good dog. Sounds like the stray is asking for some food. Do you want a pet? Yeah. Pet. Okay, so is this the time where we give the dog a fish or something rather? Is this fish time? Dog eating fish doesn't sound healthy. I'm gonna be real with you. Have a look, matey. Raw fish. Ah, right. Yeah. That might be it. Antique lantern? That looks awesome. Never in my mind I would ever think, oh yeah, let me feed a stray dog a fish. Maybe this is what we need. Make sure not to leave that fish just lying around. Some of the goals around here can be vicious. If you ask me, you should cook it sooner rather than later. It tastes best grilled or in a stew. But if you don't eat fish, maybe share it with our stray over there. I know he'll love it. Yeah, I never would thought to give a dog fish. Woof woof. He's intently eyeing the raw fish. Yeah, buddy, this is for you. Woof woof. Are you mine now? He looks so excited. Seems like he enjoys the fish. Throw the dog a treat. He seems to really like fish and you, apparently. Ah, so good. Hooray! We did it. Ruff! Hey, he's following you. Seems like he really wants to stay with the bookshop. I agree. Would you like to take him home with you? Yes. Oh. He used to live on a fishing boat, but now he never leaves your side. +2 on the gold. Wait. When successfully recommending a book, we get +2 money now because of the dog. So we get a tip. That's amazing. But also it costs us 3 to have him around. He's excited. No. His name's Bella. Now he just needs a proper name. Buddy, Behemoth, Bailey. Well, we were close to the B word there. Yeah. 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 Behemoth? Too many syllables. How can you get mad and be serious? Damn it, Behemoth. Why you had to pee in the house? Your name is Buddy, and you will be named Buddy the Elf. Well, you will be Buddy, and I will dress you up as an elf for Christmas. Good, I'm glad we agree on that. He likes it. Adopt the stray, officially adopt the stray dog. Welcome to the tiny family. Look at him. He's there now. He comes with us wherever we want. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So good. So good. Why did everybody say Bailey in the chat? Bailey? What, did I do that wrong? No, his name's Buddy. He's Buddy. He's a buddy. He's my buddy. So if I get this right, I get +2 gold or monies. What's the scuttlebutt? I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas. Cook as you are is one of my favorite all-time favorites. Okay. Favorite pastime. No. Buy train through Spain. No. An age of license. No. Journey to the... No. Happily ever after cookbook original recipes for book club. No. I have 2 campers in here. 250 campers in here. I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas. Maybe go into the factual side of things. I don't know. Is mushrooms a pastime? I don't think mushrooms are a pastime right now. I think we're a little bit too new on the mushroom game right now. I think it'll take us a few generations, possibly centuries, to get behind the pastime. Oh, my favorite pastime was, I don't know, doing shrooms. I don't think we're there yet as a society. Encyclopedia? Sea around us. An incredible insight into the history of our oceans, their influence and power, but also their fragility. Written by American marine biologist and conservationist Rachel Carson. Item in mathematics. 7 lamps of architecture. What we don't talk about when we talk about fat. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Yeah. This is a tough one. There's nothing here that screams favorite pastime. Wild journey through the frozen wilderness of Alaska, filled with heartbreak, resilience, and unexpected turns. Look for a new pastime. A new pastime. Go with the ocean one. A cookbook? Was there a cookbook that I didn't see? Did I miss a cookbook? Living in Alaska, train, age of license, journey to the center of the earth. Oh, the happily ever after cookbook. You know what? I think this is a safe bet because you like the other cookbook. Let's do this one. Let's do happily ever after cookbook. Yeah, all right. That was a safe bet. Glad you liked it. And we got +2 on that too. Because the dog. I'm looking for anything sci-fi, and I like books that basically rip my heart out. I can't get enough of the passage. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Sure. The Fellowship of the Ring, sci-fi, no. Martian Chronicles, probably. Fire and Blood, no. Inkheart, probably not. The Martian Chronicles, this classic sci-fi short story cycle, chronicles the exploration and settlement of Mars by the U.S. in the far and distant future of 2030. It's kind of crazy because, like, this book was published in 1950, and I don't know, we might not be too far off from actually Mars by 2030. Bradbury explores militarism, genocide, oppression, and censorship for his post-war perspective. I think this is it right here. There you go. Concept sounds cool. Glad you like it. Take it on. Take it on. On you go. They are buying so much stuff right now. Holy crap. We've sold out all of our travels. Yeah, how can I help you? What's the catch of the day? I'm getting more into nonfiction these days. Also, I'm gonna need at least 450 pages, but usually I find advice books a bit dull. So nonfiction. It can be crime. It can be classic. It can be facts. Well, it's 450 pages at least, bare minimum here. Lost Symbol. Elias Grace. Good Girl, Bad Blood. I'm gonna need at least 450 pages. Okay, so there's only 2 options at least. This is the drama. Maybe, I don't know. Drama be considered nonfiction? I guess so, right? The Rose of the Versailles. This shoujo manga is a historical romance classic. I don't think so. Ache. Volume. No, not enough pages. Jane Eyre. Intimately narrative story of the winding life of Jane Eyre touches so many social issues present in Victorian England. Her story is fraught with twists and hardships, but ultimately leads to love. I can't tell if that's nonfiction or not. Maybe? Drama is not nonfiction? Okay. Crime, then? The Lost Symbol. Once again, symbologist Robert Langdon has to decode the secrets of old to save his mentor. This time in Washington, D.C., there are undiscovered mysteries waiting for him. or Elias Grace. In this narrativized version of a historical murder case, a young woman's crimes come into question when she is released. Okay, this is it right here. There you go. There you go. Nonfiction means true story, real life. I know what nonfiction means, but you can't tell me drama is such a broad, like, hey, I'm real life, I'm nonfiction, I'm a bit dramatic. Drama is such a broad, ugh, you know? I just put on a Master Chief helmet. I feel like drama could possibly be nonfiction. You could have a dramatic story. Have you ever... Listen. You go to Olive Garden. You sit down. And you order the all-you-can-eat soup and salad. You know? The waitress doesn't really keep up with your all-you-can-eat super salad. You get a bit dramatic. You start saying, "Can I speak to the manager?" Some drama unfolds. That's real life. That's real stuff. That's life. I paid for the soup and salad, all you can eat, and the waitress barely comes over and sees me. I feel like you go to Red Robin. You say, "Oh yeah, bottomless fries." They give you 11 fries. And then you never see the waitress again. Where's the bottomless? All right, let's put up some drama here. All right. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stretch my back out. I'm going to take my jacket off. I'm going to go like this, and we're going to get a little bit dramatic, right? I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge, and I'm not just getting back into reading. So I'd like something light and entertaining. I can't get enough of... Oh, God, I'm not even going to decide. I stumbled over that yesterday. Trilogybites? Don't bite. Okay, well, we only have 2 fact books. Wait, what'd you say? You say, I want to acquire knowledge. Well, the sea around us is pretty knowledgeable, I would say. Page boy, listen. Sea around us. Easy right there. Easy. Easy. Yeah, but nobody's going to write a book about your visit to Olive Garden. You don't know that! I think that would be a pretty good read. Maybe I'll create my own book genre. Non-fiction drama. I think people love it. Have you seen social media? They love that stuff. They eat that stuff up, baby. I'll just make my own genre. Thank you very much. I don't even read books. But I'm gonna break through, and you're gonna love it. Anybody would sit here and read my experiences from time to time in a dramatic fashion about what happened at Red Robin and or Olive Garden. I'm sure they would be interested, actually. Thank you very much. Wait, you got a dog? I did get a dog. Oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me?
Yay.
He is so cute. Hi, cutie.
Yeah.
I think he likes me. This just made my day. Oh, very good. I forgot what I was doing, but it doesn't matter now. My new mission is to pet this baby. Absolutely, pet the baby. Ah, hello. It's nice today, isn't it? I'm enjoying the cool breeze out here. Summer might be coming to an end. It is. That reminds me, I have an invitation for you. The youngsters have been organizing a bonfire at the beach for the last night of summer. It's always great fun. I'm sure you've made some friends by now. They will want to see you there. And of course, I shall like to see you there as well. You've been a great help to us townsfolk ever since you arrived. This is what our Bookstone Brewery community is all about. We rely on each other. And I'm very happy to know that we can rely on you too. Send it. Ahoy, I just need another fantasy novel now. I tend to read lesser known works. I really enjoyed Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver's Travels. You say fantasy. You said fantasy. I only have one fantasy book. This is all I got. Enjoy Lord of the Rings. I remember the first time I discovered it. It was a very magical moment. Slightly aroused during that time as well. I'm glad I caught you. Those books you got me have been really paying off. That's wonderful. New Memory, an album of the ages. Walk those hollow halls of history. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know historical books could be so metal.
Yeah.
I finally have a rough draft together for the songs. I mean, I kind of hate them all, but, you know, that's a me problem. Just gotta get over my perfectionism and stuff. Actually, would you give one of those songs a listen, since it was inspired by your work recommendations and all? Klaus demo, a garage recording of Silence Libraries, soon to be hit thick. While this tape is playing, you get 15% travel, 15% facts, minus 10% to all the other books. This would be awesome to use here on the waterfront.
Yeah.
I've even managed to pick up this old boombox at the last flea market. That is awesome. Plays the equipped cassette. I wonder how many cassettes I could get if I could only get one. This is awesome too. There's so many cool things in this game. I hope it still works. Should be good enough to play tapes at least. Yeah, well, let me know what you think, or actually maybe I'm not ready for the feedback yet. I'll get back to you on that. See you later, yeah? This might be like indie game of the year for me. I'm gonna be real with you. I like this game that much. Yeah. But like, more you continue this game, the more you go and you go and you go, it just gets better and better and better. Ah, looks like you managed to make a true friend out of our little stray. The two of you make a great pair. Can you take anything else off my hands? I would love to get the boat, and I was so close to actually getting the boat. If you have this boat next time I come, I'm grabbing it. You understand? I heard you give Tildy a hand with clearing out her shop, did you? I'm sure she appreciated that, but you know, maybe you can also check on her from time to time. If I know Tildy, she'll have a hard time letting go. Always been that way ever since I've known her. All right, well, that's good to know. Yeah, dog's coming with me. Pack up. Bye-bye. I know this game is pretty fantastic. It is really fantastic. Stories for kids, no, will absolutely give you the shivers. Miscellaneous self-improvement awaits. Selling my old paper books of must-read classics. Man, we are getting just killed on the travel books, aren't we? I'll hold out, I guess. I'll hold out. Does that mean dog is new thing? Dog is new thing. Dog is there. Boombox is also... Wait, where did he put the boombox at? Inside? Oh, he did put it inside. Oh, okay. Cassette is already inside. Oh, this is lovely. Can I take that out and put it outside? The customization of this game is insane. I love it. Actually, I want that. I want that. Give me... Okay. I want that. Yeah. I want that. That. And honestly, dog moves over closer to... Demon Child goes next to the kids section. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Actually, what's Demon Child do? Plus 4 to fantasy. Spooky effects. You know what? Demon Child, get out of here. I put copper base down. That's good stuff right there. 21 expenses a day. Great. Okay, so what do I need to do now? I need to go here. Check. Wait. Do we have the thing? What's today? Day's nothing. Okay, so I think we can go anywhere we want, right? Look at everyone's birthdays. Does anyone have a birthday in summer? We're still missing one person, so I think we need to go go to the castle. We've never been to the castle, and there's probably somebody we need to meet, right? Let's go to the castle. Castle ruins. Kids going there. I guess I'll have no travel because I just have no books for it. Fantasy up there. Put fact right there. Put classics down here. That'll be the castle ruins. Stamp collected. A piece of history. Visit the castle. It feels like you went back in time, doesn't it? I guess so. We'll take a look and see what's around here. There's a tent here. Who put the tent here? Oh, I made the rock fall. And I got money for it. That's cool. What's up here? Oh, people, what do people do? Camp out here? Cannons? Okay. Oh! Well, that's cool. I don't know if there's a collectible around here or anything. Or like something to grab, something to have. Let's see what this is. Learn about the history of Bookstonebury's castle. Read on. You come to realize how little you currently know about Bookstonebury's history, but there is always time to learn, so you briefly glance over the sign's text. Sometime in the 8th century, Norse explorers began taking an interest in the region's shore. Historians found evidence of a small hamlet settlement in the 9th century. To secure a foothold, a hilltop fort, Old Norse Borg, was constructed. Instinctively, your eyes skip over a few paragraphs as another line captures your interest, arguing that the fortification posed as a threat to the greater region. Local rebels were able to rally troops in 1298. After there's people that lived in 1298. After 3 months of skirmishes, the locals successfully overtook Norse forces and stormed the fort. You have a hard time imagining battle cries up here next to the quiet forest. It all seems so far now. In the 14th century, the dukedom of Ryecaster expanded to their influence to the growing settlements along the river Eli or El, either or. Oh, pronunciation, right? And from circa 1350 onwards, ducal forces manned what became known as Fort Berg. The walls you now see before you were presumably built around 1460 when the 12th Duke Michael Ryecaster deemed the century-old fort to be too small, impractical, and reportedly ugly, and ordered a number of reconstructions. Unfortunately, the new fort, mockingly called a castle by locals for its exuberance, only lasted until the fire of 1575. Bookstonebury sure has some interesting characters, but somehow that makes complete sense. Very well. Oh, there's the lighthouse right there. Nice. We can see the lighthouse from all the way over here. Cool. I wonder if you could like aim that down and see the pier down there too. Anyways, open up. Let's go. Don't forget my succulent cans. Nah, I'm retiring the succulent. Hello, where's Waldo? Preppy Pioneer, pit, and hello. Are you joining the pit Pioneers? What's a pit? Sorry, pit. What the hell was I saying? Pipit. What? Preppy Pioneer, how can you not know what a pipit is? Do you live under a rock? Preppy Pioneer says, pipits are the coolest birds in the whole world, especially the meadow pipit, our mascot. And they're the namesake of our little outdoor exploration organization, the Pipit Pioneers. And our new pioneer captain, Miss Owen, is extremely cool and smart. She told us to call her Anne. Ah, yes, of course. Pioneer Captain Anne is extremely cool and smart. Yes, you have a lot to learn, but still, welcome to Pipit Camp. You're the bookseller, right? I don't know. Do you see all my books? Wait a minute. We have to see if you're even tough enough for Pipit Camp. Say, do you know any scary campfire stories? Maybe. Show the Pipit Pioneers some scary stories to tell during their campfire nights. Ooh. Yeah, maybe you have some on your shelves, yeah? Oh, yeah. Okay, so scary. What would be scary? Classic could be scary. Fantasy could be scary. You know? There's people that lived in 500 BC. At least that's what they tell us, right? iRobot. Big fan. Big fan. Kind of touching on IRL life there a little bit. A Feast for Crows. What would be a terrifying... That's Game of Thrones. I think that's a Game of Thrones, yeah? Yeah. Magic World. Happy Prince and Other Tales. Guards. The Last Wish. The Witcher. Narnia. Cruel Prince. in Babel, or The Necessity of Violence. This novel explores an alternate reality British Empire in which languages and their meanings are harnessed for their immense magical power. Maybe crime? It's probably the easiest cop out here, possibly. Give me something utterly scary and I don't mind a bit of gore. I can't get enough of Inferno. Where's the Stephen King section? What about classics? Charles Dickens. I'll give you a Charles Dickens book. American Psycho, I guess, right? I don't mind a bit of gore. You could go American Psycho on them. I don't know if you have... I know you're camping tonight. I don't know if you have enough time to read 424 pages. Maybe you do. This is probably the closest thing that I got, right? I have other shelves. Susie, have you been paying attention? What do you think? Yeah, American Psycho. Yeah, have that one. There you go. Sure. Enjoy that. Enjoy it. Whoa, sick. Should we really be reading American Psycho? Isn't that for grown-ups? Oh, wait. I wasn't under the... I don't know how old you are. I apologize. I should have asked for your identification. The hell is wrong with me? I just gave... okay, are these children then? So I gave the children... American Psycho? Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I doing? Oh, the little prince. The little prince. Wait. Oh, wow, your shop is looking green today. I see you have your new succulent here. I don't know. Sorry, I was told by Susie that I did not have my succulent. It looks great. You make a pretty good plant parent, if I do say so myself. By the way, did you volunteer to be a pioneer captain too? I don't know what I did. All right, just tell me, just me then. I'm sure I'll manage to supervise a dozen kids somehow. I know I already have a going on with a uni, and I should probably focus on that. But how could I leave these cool kids hanging, huh? They're kids. They'll be all right. Yeah, they'll be all right. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, look at my succulent right there. You see the succulent hanging? It's bring a book day to school. Give me something utterly scary. I don't mind a bit of... What is wrong with these people over here? Do you have anything like The Outsider? I don't mind a bit of gore. Oh my god. If Tomorrow Comes. A thrilling mystery about a regular woman's descent into a life of crime, betrayed by love and framed by the mafia. Study in Scarlet. In his first appearance of the eccentric detective Sherlock Holmes and his partner Dr. Watson, the pair take out an old magnifying glass to solve a murder case in Victorian London. Good girl, bad blood. Student investigator turned podcaster Pippa is trying to leave her detective days behind, but how can she ignore the recent disappearance when the police won't even investigate? That doesn't sound scary. Study of Scarlet doesn't sound too scary. If Tomorrow Comes, probably this not that scary. Lost Symbol, maybe a classic. Wow. Code the secrets to old save his mentor. Maybe this is the best one if Tomorrow Comes. That's the best I can do. These kids are different. Yeah. That's the best I could do. I don't think I could have done any better than that one. I'm gonna be real with you. These kids all want horror stuff. I mean, I guess, I don't know. When I was a kid, man, I wasn't like wanting to watch horror movies. I wasn't wanting to watch horror shows. I wasn't wanting to play horror games or anything like that. These are things that I completely avoided as a child. I think that, right? I can handle, hi, hello, I can handle a bit of horror. What is your deal? You usually can't go wrong with a good young adult novel. Do you have anything like The House with a Clock in Its Walls? What is this? A ticking time clock threatens to destroy the world. A newbie and a local boy team up to stop the magical doomsday plot. Join them in the illustrated romp full of black magic, ghosts, and daring do. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of iRobot. The set of 9 delightful short stories imagine a world of robot and human collaboration, explores some interesting concepts within this framing. They found a foundational text of modern sci-fi and must read in the store-bought version of the future we ended up in. Okay, never mind. Doesn't... never mind. I can handle a bit of horror. Doesn't mean they are looking for horror. They just can handle a bit of it. What was this again? A newbie and a local boy team up to stop the magical doomsday plot. Happy Prince and the Other Tales. A charming collection of illustrated children's tales written by the famous Irish playwright. Also includes the Nightingale and the Rose, Selfish Giant, the Devoted Friend, and the Remarkable Rocket. I'm going to show you a remarkable rocket. Because this collection contains 12 beautiful and poetic short stories for children, including tales of talking animals, monarchs, fairies, and beasts in magical worlds. Feast for Crows. No. No. Maybe kids' books? Good Night, Gorilla. Where the zookeeper isn't looking, this little gorilla isn't the only animal who sneaks out of the zoo. A short and sweet bedtime story for little ones. How about Baby's Day Out? James and the Giant Peach. No. The Hidden Staircase. Nancy Drew? Wasn't there like Nancy Drew computer games back in the day too? Join the clever teenage detective Nancy Drew as she solves the mystery of a mysterious haunting. A detective story for all ages. Maybe that. Sailor Moon? Not Sailor Moon. Gregor the Overlander? Where the Wild Things Are. Definitely not that. Discovers a hidden world beneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. Will he live up to the prophecy foretelling his... I think The Hidden Staircase. I'm going to do Nancy Drew. Oh, wait. You were looking for a young adult audience, you coward. God, everybody over here in the castle side sucks. Not a fan of these people. You love the Nancy Drew games? Do they still make them? Yeah. Baby's Day Out. I love that movie. I know, right? Good movie. Fantastic. I thought Gorilla and I was like, Baby's Day Out. I don't know why that comes to my mind, but it does. I think Gorilla. I think Baby's Day Out. I want to see what this bonfire is. That's what I really want to see. Well, we definitely have enough money to buy... Well, barely we have enough money. Actually, we don't even have enough money to buy the bookshelf at the waterfront. On we go. Story for kids. Must read. Classics. Used book collection. We'll get it. We need travel. We got a little bit of travel out of that. What day is it? Semester break ends. SBU welcomes back students after the break. I didn't use the Klaus's boombox. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go back there. Let's go back to the castle ruins. All right, because we're going to be going to the flea market tomorrow. Summer bonfire. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Waterfront and see if we can buy that extra bookshelf, possibly. I know we don't have a lot, but we're going to need to put some travel in, and then some kids in, and then maybe classics, facts, drama, a bit of crime, maybe more crime over fantasy here. Oh, 26 is summer. Have you seen that impact? No, I have not. Oh my goodness. Judging by the angle, it must have been those pirates at the old castle. What? Oh, wait. Wait, is that the cannonball I shot off? Blast it all. I hope someone repairs that roof before the next rain. Oh, crap. I did that, I think. And it better not be me. Yeah, ... I didn't do it. Right, I guess you're busy with them books and whatnot, so see you around. I shot and... oh my god. Cannonball. It's quite old and rusty, but one could probably still fire it if one possessed the necessary criminal energy. Plus 5% to kids and 3% to crime sales. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Oh, are you selling the bookshelf today, sir? Yeah! We're gonna get a new shelf. Oh, thank God. Hooray! Now we can have all the books out. All the books out. Fern's back. Come on, Fern. I wonder... oh, hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know, I've got lots of spare time on my hands, so, you know. Did you get anything new in? I need magic, whimsy, oculate stuff, and I'm trying to read more from female authors. I can't get enough of the Cruel Prince. Whimsy, magic. Female. The lesbian vampire story you didn't know you needed. iRobot. Wait. Magic. Right. Magic. A Magic World by Edith Nesbit. Mrs. Nesbit. I'm not even going to read this. I know this is for you. Enjoy. Oh, the Magic World has been on my list for ages. Thanks so much for helping me grow my personal library. No problem. No problem. Let's hit the cassette. I might travel in facts. There you go. Had the music playing now. Good afternoon. My, oh my, what a cute birdhouse. How lovely. But tell me, dear, how are you faring today? I see that the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. I still have some shopping to do for Miriam's present. She always relies on everyone forgetting her birthday, since it's the day after the bonfire. But I could be just as stubborn as her. She'll get a present from me every year, whether she likes it or not. Oh, okay. That's very nice of you, Tildy. You gonna buy her a crime novel? Gonna, you know, do it up? Someone needs to come in and show cans. Crime doesn't pay unless it's a crime book, that is. The highlight of my route, give me something with a low page count, and I heard that nonfiction here is good, but self-help books are usually not my cup of tea. Okay, right. Something with a low page count. Let's see. And you don't want self-help. All right, as far as facts go, this is like the lowest you're gonna get. Known as a designer of brutalitous buildings, Brutalis, not Brutalis buildings. This collection of his projects illustrates Le Corbusier's belief in better living conditions for the increasingly crowded cities in the 20th century. Giving something locale. I heard nonfiction here is good, but self-help. Yeah, okay, here you go. This should do well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Dude, I could be a sales bookman, I think. I could sell you a book, possibly. I'm looking for a book about nature. Fact books are my usually go-tos, and I enjoy getting sucked into a really long book. Nature. Long 304. Would the sea around us? No. Enjoy your day. Gone. Or sorry, you're not. It's kind of about nature. Maybe the sea was the way to go. Dang it. Too confident on there. Too confident. Oh, you'll be a better book salesman rather than a sales bookman. All right. How dare you? Hey, are you going to come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? I plan on it, young lady. I do, every time. I'm looking for a new pastime and could use some ideas. I'm a fan of books like The Poetry of Architecture. Favorite pastime. Mesopotamian buildings. Finding optimism. See around us. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. I mean, that's a pastime, right? The Poetry of Architecture. Never mind. Mesopotamian buildings. There you go. You're a fan of architecture. Favorite Maybe dinosaurs was the way. What are these people wanting from me? I disagree. I think I know what they want. They don't know what they want. I know what they want. They have no idea what they want. I guarantee. Well, 286 does give us our shelf, though, so that's wonderful. So let's buy the converted boat shelf. So now we can fit 24 books, so we can have 40, 24, 64, 72? 72 books out now? No. Yes. 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 I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see. Put me in. Take this out. Oh, the cannonball. Forgot about the cannonball. Okay. So this does 24 plus 40 plus 8. Should I make it a pink boat too? Gotta match the other shelf. Other shelves, I should say. Yeah, we'll make it a pink one. It's a pink boat. Okay. I like it. Okay, so now that we're done saving up for that, we desperately need some books, though. At least travel books. Must-read classics, rare comic bundles, high-quality books, nightmare fuel. All books need to go. Let's buy that. A little bit of travel. Not a lot. Okay. Oh, shoot. Today's weekly flea market day. Okay, listen here. That's our setup. 72 books are in. Flea market. I think this will increase our sales drastically. Okay. Go into debt. Okay, we've gone into debt. All right, let's see what these people are giving here. What are you looking for? I don't know. A desk lamp provides light that is great for reading. I think we could possibly get a lot of money today. We are negative 22 in the hole right now. Plastic sales, warm, electrical. Okay, good to know. I need to buy one more item here, or two or one more item. Two more items, maybe. Should buy some more paint. Burnt umber and corn flour. Yeah, we should be able to buy this at the end, and then that quest will be done. We'll come back to buy your paint, sir. Don't worry. What do you have over here? Toy rocket. You have the same stuff every time. Flowers? Hello, welcome to the flea market. Hope you still have some time to look around, though. I do. Feel like it fit in so well with your vibe. Okay, same. Okay, very well. Very well. Okay, thank you. All right, let's open up, and we're going to play that funky music, White Boy. Send it. And he's coming too, and I'm playing his mixtape. I need to buy one item, by the way. Brother, I'm playing your mixtape. Come over here. Yeah, you hear it? Enjoy that. So I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm actually starting to like the song drafts. I finally told Lux, our drummer, that I've been doing some songwriting, and they've been begging me to show them. But I reckon I want to wait until Moria is back, because I don't want to do this without her. You might have noticed that I can be a bit scatterbrained, and Lux is even worse. So Moria is our de facto leader, but she went on a big backpacking tour this summer, so the band's been on a bit of a break. Anyway, once she's back, we'll go for it. For the whole album, release and all, if she likes my songs, that is. I hope she'll like my songs, though. Oh, and another thing I meant to ask, your books are all secondhand, right? So got some room for a donation? Because I found some old music learning material, just a few small booklets. But if it inspires someone else to pick up music, that'd be dope as hell. All right, I'll take it. Okie dokie, thanks for taking those off my hands. I'll be on my way now. Cheers. Cheers to you. You're gonna buy something from me too. Nice. No, I don't think that was another shelf at the top of the boat. Or the very top shelf. No. I don't think so. Is it, how many does it take? I forgot how many, it does. 20? 20 slots? Ah, Drew! Hello, buddy. How are you enjoying the flea market today? I wanted to buy one of those CDs over there, but, well, they seem busy. I don't want to be a bother. I found some gems here before, but you have to have some luck. Anyways, well, it was good to see you. Bye. Oh, okay, bye. Help Tildy? I want a book that was written by a woman, and classics are my absolute favorite. I must request another one. It's a fan of books like A Room of One's Own. I'm interested to see what you suggest. A Room of One's Own, the classic piece by Virginia Woolf, is both a thought-provoking essay and a narrative exploration of the position of women as characters, as well as writers, in a literary tradition dominated by the patriarchy. Okay, so you want... Must request another one. I'm a fan of books like that. Written by a woman, and classics are my absolute favorite. Okay. St. Buxton. No idea if... Okay. Next. Friedrich. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. L.M. Montgomery. I don't know if that's... a female writer or not. So, question mark. Charlotte. Yeah, we know there's that. Jane. Persuasion. That might be a good one. Let's go to this one. To Kill a Mockingbird. Harper. I don't know if that's... Seems like a unisex name there. Arthur. Another Jane. Bert. Jeffrey. William. Okay, so comedy matters from Austin. Socialite Emma is very confident in her matchmaking skills, but when she will learn that not everyone appreciates her meddling. I must request another one. I'm interested to see what you suggest. Meddling. Thought-provoking essay, narrative exploration of position of women as characters. Emma could be that. Harper Lee was a woman. Okay. Persuasion. 27-year-old Anne Elliott gets a second chance at love when her ex-fiancé, Captain Frederick Wentworth, moves into her family's home. Another Austen classic that never gets old. That could be one too. Jane Eyre. This intimately narrative story of the winding life of Jane Eyre touches on many social issues present in Victorian England. Her story is fraught with twists and hardships, but ultimately leads to love. Maybe that's it there. I'm pretty confident in that. Yeah, let's do that one. Jane Eyre. Yeah, there we go. You have anything about this guy named William Shakespeare? Lucy Maud Montgomery. Okay, so LM is Lucy. Okay, Lucy. We're hoping to get a lot of money in this flea market. It's bring a book to school day. I want to delve into the past, something historical, please. Even at my age, I still enjoy a good old kid's book. Historical. Even at your age, a good old kid's book. Prince Caspian, The Return to Narnia. Would that be considered historical? And it's like fiction. Hidden Staircase by Nancy Drew. Goodnight Gorilla. Don't think that's where we're at. Something historical. Maybe Narnia? Something historical. Fantasy? Good old children's book. Even at my age, I still enjoy a good old kid's book. Maybe Narnia? Second installment in the Chronicles of Narnia series, our protagonists suddenly return to a changed Narnia and must help their friends defeat an evil despot making a play for power. Anne of Green Gables. I might, yeah. Canterbury. Slaughterhouse 5. Emma. Let's go to the other side. Richard II. Much about nothing. Much ado about nothing. Yeah, Green Gables. As a redheaded and feisty orphan girl you can't help but love, this charming children's classic is beloved by readers of all ages around the world. Something historical could also mean maybe it was 1908 published as considered historical. Maybe that's what it is. If you think of that, if you're like, oh yeah, I'm thinking historical as in like it's 1908. You know what? I'm gonna do that one. Okay, so they might have been actually thinking about theme for the actual book, historical theme. That's a tough one. Even though, see, that difficulty star was 1. The difficulty star rating was 1. So apparently that was supposed to be very easy, and I just whiffed on it hard, you know? Okay, let's see. That's a new personal best. I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. Also, I'm a huge crime story fan. I'm a fan of books like A Study in Scarlet. A detective, world-renowned detective. American Psycho, The Silent Patient, The Telltale Heart, The Shining, Mysterious Affair at Styles. That's Agatha Christie. Murder on the Orient Express, Agatha Christie. Stephen King, The Outsider. World-renowned detectives, though. Do we have any like Sherlock Holmes? The more books you have, the more the harder it gets, doesn't it? Drama doesn't have any detectives, does it? Who got any Nancy Drew? Ooh. We do. We do. Nancy Drew, how you do? That was a good shout. Good shout. Good idea. Very good. Very good. Good job. Holy crap, there's so many people in there. There's so many people in there. Now the money's going up. Okay, let's see. I get to pick a book. Even at my age, I still enjoy a good kids book. I never read biography, though. Okay. What do you want? Just a book? This tells me nothing. Want the Prince Caspian, the Return to Narnia? You want Narnia? Even at my age, I still enjoy good kids. All right, here, have this. Literally any book, I feel like. Have a good time. That difficulty was 4 stars, I believe. Enjoy. I get to pick a book. I like books. Can you pick me out a specific book? Yeah, I'll get right on it. Of course. Murder on the Orient Express is renowned detective I have a hard time. Perot. But the only thing is that I don't know. Does that actually follow the detective? It probably does follow the detective. I always think of those like detective kind of like, especially like the Orient Express. It's like a giant, what are those movies? You know, those movies where it's like like you get 12 people on a boat and they're all having a good time, and then the next morning somebody dies, right? And then it's like a massive party of like who did what, you know? I don't know, that kind of thing. Oh, you gotta see everybody and everybody. I don't, right? I guess so. Like a clue, right? Yeah. Art dealer. Let me go ahead and buy you, or buy burnt umber from you. That gives us all the things that we needed to buy from here for the quest. So there we go. Completed treasure hunter. Good. Perfect. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to buy here. I think we were good. Other than doing the quest. Today is the summer bonfire. Moving away, give them a new home. Sure, I'll buy it. All right. Nightmare Fuel, paperback fantasy, vintage science books. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Definitely not. Okay. Bonfire today. Actually, I'm kind of interested to see what that umber paint looks like. Oh. A little bit darker. Take it. Y'all going? Oh, I get. Yeah. You have no choice. You have to go to the far beach. You have to go to the bonfire. Right. Okay. So let's fill this up a little bit. There. Kids. The double check up here. You can't put anything up here. Fantasy. Classic. Facts. Drama. Crime. You know what? I'll actually go a little bit more on the kids side, because I know that they like kids books at the beach, and they like crime at the beach too. So maybe I do that. Let's do that. Last day of summer. Ah, yes. Where's the bonfire at? Right there. Look at it. In all of its glory, too. They have a barbecue. They got all that. Oh, it's look great. Looks fantastic. Play with the ball. Oh, there's my ball. Oh, that's lovely. This game's funny. This game's cool. I need to pet the dog. You excited for the fire? Arf? I take that as a yes. Come on down to the bonfire. We're selling tons of books. And if we don't sell all the books, then all the books go into the bonfire. So make sure to buy them all to save the books. We're here to save the books. Save the books. Yes, what can I do for you, my dear? Just dropping by real quick. I'm partial to a plot twist. I prefer to read uncomplicated books. And also, I wouldn't mind something a bit thrilling. I prefer to read uncomplicated books. And also, I wouldn't mind something thrilling. All right. Complicated, thrilling, complicated, uncomplicated, thrilling. Valperga? Valperga? A historical novel set in the Middle Ages by certified goth nerd Mary Shelley. Wait, you can be a certified goth nerd in the 1800s? Okay. Mirroring the struggles of women in Shelley's time, the female protagonist must choose between love and political liberty. Crime and punishment. Poverty and guilt drive a bright young man to a dark deed. How will he grapple with the consequences of his crime? Something uncomplicated, but also thrilling. Uncomplicated, but thrilling. Uncomplicated and thrilling. Maybe Dracula? That's not too complicated, right? Oh, Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. I see. A chilling classic that masterfully mixes the 19th century epistolary novel with early Gothic horror. It follows boring businessman Jonathan Harker on a trip to a certain Transylvania castle. Dracula. I don't know if that's thrilling. Edgar Poe books. Short story. Gruesome nature. Probably thrilling. Not too complicated. 29 pages. Straight to the point. Maybe. Maybe a drama. Let's look at the drama section. Confess. Relationship revealed. Oh, a suspenseful adult romance unfolds. Suspenseful. That would be considered thrilling, right? Not too complicated. Colleen Hoover. As Auburn is trying to rebuild her life, she is instantly smitten with the mysterious artist Owen. But can their relationship last as his past is revealed? A suspenseful adult romance unfolds. Maybe. The Edgar Allan Poe one for sure. It does have a plot twist. Which one does? Yes. Oh, I thought that said the essentials of rum. Ha! Ask. Confess. Okay, we'll do confess. It sounds like it. Let's do confess. There we go. All right, baby. I'm a bit surprised, but I did not see that coming. Me neither. I'll be real with you. I did not either. Enjoy that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hi there. Wow, look how nice our last summer day turned out. I hope the sunshine will just will last just as little while longer. I hate cycling to university in the rain. A bustling campus filled with students. Is that a new place we can go to now? You are invited to check out the campus of St. Buxton University. I'm so glad I met you, by the way. Without your books and your company, I think I would be quite directionless. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you at the bonfire. Yeah. The university. Got you. What a week. I'm looking for a fresh kids book. I'm not a fan of romance, though. Okay, what the hell? Is that suggesting that there's romance in kids' books? Sky Island. From Bomb's much lesser known series of children's fantasy, Sky Island takes Trot, Button, Bright, and Captain Bill to, you guessed it, An Island in the Sky, illustrated by John R. Neal. Good night, Gorilla. A fresh. Oh, she said fresh. So that means like new. Oh, man. You want something new. Ink Heart is the closest thing that I have as new. Pen and paper can bring characters to life, but what happens when they escape the page? The beginning of a fantastical and dangerous adventure into the world of a book for all ages. This is the newest kids book I have. There you go. I don't know if I would consider 2003 fresh, though. You know, I don't know. Fresh 2003. If I left some milk out from 2003, I don't think that would be very fresh. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Arf, arf. Huh? Usually dogs understand me just fine. I think yours might be shy. Okie dokie, I'll see you later for the fire then. Bye. Goodbye. Hello. Sorry I was lost in thought. How's your day going? I really respect how you've integrated into this community. In just 1 month, you've come further than I ever did in more than a year in this town. It's good that we got to know each other at least. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sure. No problem. Yo, nice to see you. I decided to bring the old acoustic tonight, but I'm still kind of working up the nerve. Got any wise words of encouragement? Good luck. You got this. Rock on, brother. Hells yeah. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. I'll see you tonight, yeah? I love the bonfire. It's going to be brilliant. It better damn well be brilliant, I tell you. Better. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry. Something with a historical setting is a must. Also, I don't think I'll ever outgrow children's literature. I'm a fan of books like dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. What? I'll ever outgrow children's literature. I'm a fan of books like dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. I want something with a historical setting. Historical setting is a must. Fantastic Mr. Fox? No. Flower Fables? A collection of fairy stories and poems. Flower Fables is a charming and delightful book, illustrated and easy to read for children and adults of any age. Kiki's Delivery Service. A Wrinkle in Time. This science fantasy adventure starts off the classic time quentin series where three young heroes travel through time and space and face matters of good and evil. Historical setting, though. Gotta go to facts. What about classics? Let's look at the facts. Unmasking Autism. This book shares the author's personal experience with autistic masking, extensive research on the history of the topic, as well as actionable advice and exercises to encourage self-expression, a groundbreaking work on neurodiversity. Kitchen rules for your family and you. Published in 1587. Historical niche. This is this in-depth exploration of Danelaw by a scholar of history promises sophisticated insights for anyone with an interest in 886 and 1066 in northern England. The historical setting kind of goes back to dinosaurs and prehistoric life. Very, very far back. Games, game design, and game studies. I think that one, right? Yeah. There you go. I'll do it. Yeah, all right. Good. I'll sell you a book. I'll sell you a book all day. Really want to play this game, but I'm deep into Coral Island at the moment. Don't worry, this game will always be here. I definitely think this game's well worth it. Definitely well worth it. I get to pick a book. I'll rage if I have to read another so-called classic. Okay. So I really enjoyed Newtonian Physics for Babies. What are you? Oh, you're looking for something with a low page count? I'll rage if I have to read another so-called classic. Okay, something with low pages. Where the wild things are. I'll give you that. How about that? There you go. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Look at that money roll in. The last day of summer looking fabulous. People getting ready down there. Hello there. It seems like your work is done for the day, yes? Then let me welcome you to our annual bonfire night. It's wonderful to have you. During the evening, we usually celebrate and give thanks for a good summer. And it's tradition to make wishes and resolutions for the upcoming seasons, too. But if there's anything about the past year that you regret or want to let go, you must write it on a piece of paper. It is said that if you burn it in the summer bonfire, it will remain in the past. Why don't you join the other folks over by the sea cave? I'm sure they'll share what they've written down if you need some ideas. And come back to me after, once you're ready to burn your note. I'll give the signal so that we can all do it together. Okay, yeah, let's talk to some folks, shall we? Ah, there's nothing better than a warm fire and the smell of the sea on a warm summer's eve. I think I'll close my eyes just for a bit. Enjoy your evening, youngin'. Another bonfire night already, eh? I guess I was hoping to have gotten a little farther with my music by now. But who knows, maybe our big break is right around the corner. I'm not ready to give up yet. Well, that's good to know. I feel underprepared for the start of the semester tomorrow. I mean, I know it's going to be fine. I made it this far, but what if I mess it up? I have my very last exam this year, and they will determine like 50% of my grade. Then I need to wrap my head around my dissertation. Goodness, what will I even write about? There's so much prep work I need to do. Well, deep breaths. All I can do is give it my best shot. And try to leave these pesky anxieties behind. Yep, throw them straight into the bonfire. Actually, I kind of look forward to classes. No one wants to admit it, but learning is the best. If you don't go to school, I'll know more than you. So fast. Anyway, don't come looking for me on Monday morning, okay? I won't ditch class just to hang out with you, but I might come to the shop after school. But now I have some important business to take care of. Fire business. Bonfire night is the best. Well, another year gone by. Time does not stop for anyone, does it? But let us not dwell on sentimentally, what? Sentimentalities? Why do you have to make this? Okay, tomorrow is just a Monday like any other. And you make sure to use your time wisely while you are still young. All right. Very well. I really do want to get to know people. I just don't. I don't know what to say to them, you know? How do you always know? Well, I don't always know. It's okay to say the wrong thing. People ask the right questions. No. It's okay to say the wrong thing. Do you think so? It doesn't feel like it. Thanks for hearing me out. You should probably get back to the others. Oh, look at that thing, dude. Hell yeah. Thick. Wow. It's just such a clear night. I love watching the stars. Have you come up with a note yet? I don't think I have yet. I haven't thought about that too far. Goodbye. Oh, is it Tildy? Did we talk to Tildy? I'm so glad we have such a clear night tonight. Did you hear a chance to chat with, or did you have a chance to chat with everyone else yet? If so, we could go ahead and get everyone together to burn our notes. But remember, the celebrations will end afterwards, so you won't get another chance to talk to your friends. Now, we talked to everybody. We're ready. Does it have to be a note or can I burn a picture? Of course you can, Harper. Okay, I don't like this drawing anymore. She loved it. Whoosh. I'm afraid of failure, but I need to allow myself the space to grow and learn. Very true. Very true. Good idea. Good idea. Great idea. Even when I feel like no one understands me, I am not alone. All right. All right. So far, so good. 2 out of 2. I like where this is going. Good. Good. I trust in my experience. Okay. A little bit of self-confidence. Good. 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 I am not responsible for the decisions of others. Valid. True. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people think they are, but yeah. Very true. She says, good, I'll be going. Cannonball confession. Ha ha. I launched a cannonball and destroyed a building. Put it in the fire. Let's get to it then. Hey everyone, I'm Klaus from Silence Library. And this is a new song I'm working on. It's still a work in progress, but I think I'll call it The Hollow Halls of History.
Sleepless, no reply, dreaming, a kingdom high. Pages always just outside of sight. What do they hide?
Bravo. That was exciting. It was still a bit shaky, but seems like most of the people liked it. The dog is with us at the bonfire. Hildy says, I am needed. Oh, is it our turn now? Their notes are caught by the flames of a mesmerizing and lively fire. As your attention is drawn by its colors and lights, by the smell of smoke and sweet summer drinks, and by the soft crackling noises of wood, your thoughts slowly drift away. You think back on an eventful first summer in Bookstonebury. What would you like to leave behind? The memories of the place before, the fear of the new and unknown, the need to please others. Interesting. Very interesting. Historically, I would do the need to please others. But since I'm meeting with my real estate agent in about an hour, I say the fear of the new and unknown. A flimsy paper note drifts from your hand into the fire, and you watch as the words slowly give way to ash. Well, that lined up pretty good. No, didn't it? Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Been a lovely summer with all of you, as always. You feel a sense of relief and determination. What does the future have in store for you? I will embrace the process. I will believe in myself. I will not shy away from difficulty. I will embrace the process and I will trust it fully. Trust it. Trust the process. Send it, baby. Freaking send it. As your resolve grows into a small flame of your own, you step away from the bonfire and let your gaze wander to the stars. Let's go. Cans would also love to leave fun facts behind as well. That's right. Yeah, fun fact, get it out. We don't need it. Burn it. No more fun facts. Very cool. Very, very cool. Secondhand books for free. I'll take it. So we are officially in autumn, right? Yeah, we are officially in year 1 of autumn. Mega saving day, waterfront fish market, orientation weekends, all that cool fun stuff. But like I said, I have to go take care of some things. I got a meeting here in the next hour, so I hope you all enjoyed today's stream of Tiny Bookshop. If you did, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button before you leave. I would appreciate that. Subscribe for more content by me. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button so you know when I go live again, which will be tomorrow. We'll be doing 2 streams tomorrow, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more freaking streaming and gaming and all that, as we should be wrapping up, I think, 2 different series tomorrow. That's pretty cool. Other than that, I'll see you all tomorrow, and thanks for hanging out with me today, and you know, all that good stuff. All right, take care, everybody. Goodbye.